I love you or I have feelings for you to fuck them. That sounds crazy to me, but I'm not gonna say that niggas don't do it.
But what I'm gonna say is, so you've never been texting with a female,
No.
and she never had the inclination that it could have been more than what it was.
No, because all the girls know me up front. My intentions are very clear up front. I don't bring none of that other shit. Girls come to me or I come to them. If they come to me, they definitely know what time it is. If I come up to them, I make it clear what time it is. I want the box. That's it. I don't say it as bluntly as that because
but if you're not saying it,
I embellish a little bit, but I'm not lying.
But that's lying,
no,
bro.
It's not.
Bro, listen. Stop. Bro, stop. No, bro, like, we're not gonna do this.
Because
you're not gonna say...
Because I don't sit here and say, I want to fuck you. I'm lying.
Yes.
You're cat.
Bro, no, because if you, bro, that's how I'm
No.
judging myself. Like, I get what you're saying. Wait, I get
is,
what you're saying.
I don't say that because what I do is I sit there and if I'm actually attracted to this woman physically, I'll move past that. I need to see, all right, is there other things to this or is it just physical? So I'm gonna question them. I'm gonna get to know them. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, all I want to do, by the way, is fuck you. They already know based on what I'm saying.
No, they don't. We've been over this today. We went over this last week. Why do I end up
fucking them, Marcus?
Because they believe in whatever the fuck you're telling them.
I'm not lying to them.
But you're not telling them the full truth. If you're not telling them straight up, hey, look, this is boxing, nothing else. You're not telling the full truth.
You're a cat.
No, nigga, I'm telling you the truth.
Because no niggas doing that,
bro.
No niggas like.
Not now. I am. I'm gonna keep it a break, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Wait.
No niggas getting away with that.
No,
going up to
you're dead.
Yo, hey, I want to fuck you.
You're dead.
Okay.
Bro, you're dead. Like, it's actually working,
even
bro.
Even if I do that, I'm still gonna be like, okay, what's your name? Where are you from? What are your plans in life? Them being naive and stupid because you know a nigga your primary agency, your primary commodity for when a man is engaging you or having a transaction with you is to fuck you. The fact that you do not know that, you're stupid.
Bro, listen. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we're not lying.
I'm not lying.
Bro, we're lying.
No.
We are lying.
You can't convince me, nigga.
Bro,
you can't convince me.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just telling you the truth. We're lying because we're not just walking up. I wish, listen, and you want to know what the sad part is? If these were any other women,
telling them bluntly that you want to fuck them is not lying, Marcus.
Bro, that's lying.
No, it is not.
It's lying by omission.
What? That's crazy as hell, bro.
Listen, I done got to the point where I don't even lie by omission anymore.
That's like you saying...
I'm telling bitches up front. I'm telling bitches now, Mac. I'm telling bitches up front. That I had
you
a girl
can do that. You
I
can
had a
do
girl
that.
message me the other day and say, hey, what's your name? I said, look, I've already looked at your profile. We're not going to get along. You trying to link or what? Like, but after that, there's gonna be nothing else.
But you didn't say you trying to fuck or what? Because look, that's what I'm saying.
Link.
Look, if I've said that. No, see, that's exactly. Yeah.
So I'm
You're
lying.
doing it.
So I'm still lying.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying,
so then
nigga.
we're still lying.
You're saying that. I'm not saying you're lying.
Yo, but we are.
Because
I'll admit to that.
No,
That's
you're
a
not.
lie.
Because she already knows, like you were just saying.
Bro.
What does link mean?
Bro.
Right? No, but you didn't say.
Right. I should just
Bro.
be like, look, I'm trying to fuck. Because when she says link, she might think that I'm about to stay a little longer. You're right. I'm gonna have to be more precise with my speech.
And the fact that a girl says that oh, you guys are gonna have some fucking tea time when I say link. You already know what the fuck we're doing, and if you don't, you're stupid.
Bro,
I don't have time for females like that, bro. Because if you're that dumb,
that's all the females in America. That's what I was telling you, bro.
I might crash and then crash. That's it. Maybe, depending on how good you look. Like if you are bad, but you're just stupid, I'll hit that bitch, but I'm leaving.
I can't even hit stupid bitches no more.
I know.
I can't.
But if
it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, bro. It doesn't. Bro, she can talk my.
She don't need to be smart to moan. Like yeah. I don't need her to have an intellectual conversation with me. She just needs to take dick.
I think it's my bro. I don't
and
know,
that's it.
I don't know what it is in my old age. I think I'm done,
bro.
Like, bro. I'm just done. I'm just so fucking done with them. I'm telling you, bro. There's a couple of them that we done linked up. And then they start talking. And then I'm just like, bro, like, my dick could not get a right now if I needed it to.
But when they take them panties off, I'm
still
good.
good.
I'm good. And that ass is fat, I'm good,
I'm
bro.
still good.
I don't care about none of that shit.
Right.
Because I already know, bro. You already know. As many women as we've encountered and that tried to
That's
talk
what
to
I'm
and have
saying.
intellectual conversation with, it's just unfortunate a lot of them aren't capable of it. And that's what I'm saying. Their primary agency, unfortunately,
Call your
is
cousin.
fucking box.
Call your cousin.
I don't know what she doing. She ain't.
Oh, she said she wasn't gonna be here this weekend. She said that. She said that last weekend.
So you're just now remembering this?
Nigga, how did
I
you
could
not
have brought
remember?
niggas, bro. I could have invited people.
Yeah, I've always told you to invite whoever the fuck you feel like. So
But
don't act like-
I thought they were gonna be here. Zay was gonna be here. I wasn't trying to bring any other people on top of that, bro, because I didn't want too many people in here, bro. Just and people you don't know, especially at that.
I'm not worried about none of that.
I know,
You
but I'm
what's in
just-
that, you know what's in that cage. You know what's in that room.
I know, but like that nigga Tyler be coming on here staging. He don't even be coming here no more. He just be wasting money at fucking Hooters, talking to them ugly ass fucking bitches.
Oh, that be serving the drinks. Damn, they racking up a check on his ass. There's one of them girls that work here.
He's a regular. I'm like, bro, you're a regular at Hooters. How the fuck does that sound? You're not fucking any of them, which is crazy. Bitch, I went in there first time. Girl was like, oh, you're cute. What's your name? I'm like, my name is Mac. She's like, damn, can I get your number? I'm like, here. I'm like, he's like, niggas are like, wow, bro. What the fuck you mean, wow, bro? These lame ass bitches in here, bro. I'm like, there's
I
maybe
think bitches-
out of 11 female bartenders and servers, maybe 2 of them were attractive. I'm like, in Hooters? This is why I can't come here, bro. Like, y'all come here like with these all.
Back in the day, they had standards, boy.
Back in the day, these bitches had ass. They had, you know what I'm saying? Now they just put any little white girl in them skimpy ass little clothing, and all these all white dudes is finna pay bread.
Back in
Like,
the day, they had to have ass, and if their if their face,
titties.
if their nose touched the wall before their titties,
Titties.
they wouldn't hire them.
Titties was busted.
Sabra, when she was working at Hooters, that's my sister. They literally made her stand
That's all I
against
remember.
the wall.
That's crazy. Now that's fucked up.
No, that's good.
That's fucked up though. But
That's
like,
Bro,
That's
but that's the whole point
That's
of
the
Hooters
standard,
is
but-
titties.
it's not. It's not.
It's called Hooters, and the eyes of the Hooters sign are titties, and then they made it into
That's
an
crazy.
owl just so people didn't get upset about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's marketing though. That's effective
All right, so it's
brand
about
marketing.
titties.
Oh, that's like going to the Playboy Mansion and they got nothing but ugly bitches in there. I'd be hot.
That's crazy.
You would be hot, bro. Don't tell me you going up to the Playboy Mansion and they're like, oh yeah, here it's our busted model Wednesday, and it's all the fucking single mothers with the C-section scars.
It's plus size Wednesday. All
Oh.
plus size models in here. You know what I'm saying? In lingerie. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't.
No, did you see the
couldn't do
fucking
it.
new
I need my
Victoria's
money
Secret
back. I'm at the
model?
front desk mad than a bitch.
Hey, why is my door just open?
Mac left the door open.
You fucking. I came in. You left the
Matt
door
left
open,
the
nigga.
door
I
open.
had shit in my hand.
Bro, Matt left the door
Didn't even
open.
touch the door.
That's crazy.
That shit is. But no, that shit is crazy to me. And I'm
I
like,
told you.
I be telling Ty, I'm like, why are you coming here every week, bro? He's like, bro, there be some bad bitches in here, bro. I promise you, you won't be coming in here and they be in here. I'm like, all these tired ass bitches, bro. No, they're not, bro. They're not bad.
First
You
off,
need to have better standards for yourself.
I've hooked up with a couple girls from Hooters. They're all gonna tell you the same thing. If you pay them too much attention, they don't want shit to do with you. You gotta ignore the fuck out of them hoes. They get attention all day,
Well,
every
they
day at work.
all they see is lame ass, ugly niggas in there coming, talking to them, telling them a story. Like, I don't do none of that shit. I'm just fortunate enough to be attractive, and they want to talk to me. And like you said, I don't really pay them no fucking mind, cause I'm in there watching the game, not in there talking to no bitch.
I'll tell a bitch real quick. I done told a couple of bitches at the strip.
That
I done
shit.
go to the strip clubs with my boys before, and the bitch come sit next to me. I'm like, hey, yo, you can go somewhere else. I'm
Ah.
trying to enjoy my drink.
I will go to the strip club and I will sit there and talk to them females. I'll sit there and be like, look, I don't want no dance. I would fuck you, but I'm not trying to do none of that. If you want to
See?
sit here and talk to me, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? I'll sit there and talk to a stripper. Some of them are actually not that stupid.
Some-
And I say not that stupid because they still be dumb as hell because you're stripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
You
hold
strip,
those.
you stripping, but
I have a plate for you. I just
some of them bitches, they be talking. I'm like, okay, you paying your way through school, trying to get your education. I feel that. I fuck with you.
Let me put one on there for me. So is Marlon coming or no?
Probably not.
He said he was last
Probably
week.
in some box.
He just is always late.
He gotta be in some box.
That nigga ain't in no box.
Damn, I'm telling you said that.
I'll tell him right now. I'll call that nigga right now.
Tell him he don't get no bitches.
Damn, that's crazy. He
Him.
definitely has somebody on his phone constantly.
I don't know who that is. I think it's like a friend. I ain't gonna put that man business out there. You know what I'm saying? But his choice of women is not the best. So I really hope he changed that up.
Why? Why you going at his choice of women?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing none of that. That's my dog, but I ain't finna blast him like that. And hell no.
Hey, boy, everybody got their own choice of women. That nigga T.Y. think he talking to a Russian bitch.
Bro. This nigga, bro, he's staging, bro.
Tell that nigga to show back up. That nigga be
Staging.
capping.
That nigga just be staging, bro. I be trying to help that nigga too. I really be trying.
He be trying to hunt down bitches. I got bitches hunting me down. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you gotta be doing something wrong.
He is. He doing everything wrong.
Niggas tend to dig. That's what I told you, bro. Let these niggas just get the. Bro, I'm telling you. We can try it out. Try it in 3 states. Try it in 3 states and just see how niggas' attitudes change.
You see how men already treat women and devalue women in
Oh
society.
my
in general.
God, women devalue themselves. Don't
Bro,
even.
they did that.
That's a different conversation. That's not what I'm talking about.
No, yeah, but they
Listen,
did
listen,
that.
listen,
Don't
listen.
Don't blame men.
Why would we want to effectively pass something or make something legal that devalues women even further?
It's not gonna devalue women. Bro, listen. Put it to you like this.
How do you say that?
Because
If you're selling your body for sex,
'cause I can tell
you're
you-
devaluing yourself.
Okay,
Effectively.
but the difference.
You're putting just like these women on OnlyFans,
Okay.
you're putting a price on that pussy.
But you know what the difference is? These women on OnlyFans.
It doesn't matter. Still
diff-
devalued. They're
Yeah,
just not out in public.
Here's the difference. It's the women will get real life like first-hand experience seeing a girl who's out there doing that, and then they'll see. Okay, so men really do care about this because she's never gonna get married. She's never.
No.
Because all these
That is
women-
not how you
Bro,
already
listen,
know
that's
these
how
females is not thinking 3-dimensionally like that. They're
Bro,
not.
that's what I'm saying. This isn't a 3-dimensional.
They're gonna be like,
thing.
oh,
This is-
she getting paid.
This is
I'm selling this pussy.
no,
That's exactly.
That's not what's gonna happen. Because when it was legal before, that's not what would happen. What would happen is these people. A lot of these girls would be like, because a lot of these girls are being sold pipe dreams, and you said it yourself. A lot of these girls are being told they can do this shit online, but as long as they're doing it as a profession, as actresses, that they're gonna be able to get married. Look at Lana Rose. Look at Riley Reid. Look at all these women. Being
That's just what they cope to tell themselves. that.
Listen, I know.
That's
But
what they
telling.
use.
But that's what they're telling.
No, that's lie. That's cap.
Okay. But what I'm saying is they get to hide behind that persona as it's still okay because they make all this money. In real life, you open up one of these brothels, bro, every bitch is going to be able to see. They're going to be right there. You're going to be in their community.
Riley Reid, Lana Rose,
All divorced.
still,
They're all divorced.
even though they made a whole bunch of money and they're famous or successful in some women's eyes, they still devalue themselves by selling that pussy.
You're arguing something that I'm not arguing.
But that's what we were talking about.
But what I'm
That's
saying,
what we were originally talking about,
yeah,
Marcus.
and you said
You
and
were
I said-
saying
and I said
that's
that-
not going to devalue women.
I said
That's what we were talking about.
I said it's not gonna. Well, okay, fine. I'm not saying that it's not gonna devalue women, but what I'm just gonna say is it's gonna stop a lot of women from devaluing themselves because it's gonna put the reality into their face. Women, like you said, they're not gonna think on a 3rd-dimensional level. They're gonna be like, "Oh, she gets to live this lifestyle, so it's okay." If you show them,
So they're going to want to live that lifestyle.
no, they're gonna look at.
I'm going to get all this attention from men, and I'm going to get paid.
No, because not all.
Because at the end of the day, men are already going to devalue me
These
and
women aren't gonna be-
not appreciate me
these women
anyway,
aren't
so I
gonna-
might as well sell this pussy. That's how they're going to look at it, bro.
These women aren't gonna make that much money. The only reason why they're making that much money now is
That
because
much
it's
money? They're
only-
not?
No,
What?
no.
These women out here putting price tags on pussy. You don't think
They're
pussy
not gonna make. They're
being
not,
the number one commodity, which they have the control of.
Okay. You're not letting me finish. No.
All they got to do is sell that
No,
shit.
no, because it's supply and demand. All these niggas right now are paying for OnlyFans because they can't get play, and the reason why they can't get
So
play.
you're saying
Wait,
let them sell pussy.
Wait. The reason why they can't get play is because they can't even talk to. Because they can't even talk to women, and they can't talk to women
That's their
because.
fault.
Huh?
That's
not-
their fault.
I would say yes, but
Legalizing
I'm doing a lot.
prostitution is not going to fix that.
I would tell you that it definitely helps men in most cultures where it's legalized, it helps men develop an understanding of how to approach somebody.
Those men that aren't getting any box deserve to not get any box
What's up, KP?
because they're not putting any work to get boxed. That's why they're not getting boxed,
No.
and we don't need to make it easier for them to get boxed.
Okay, but that's not.
It's going to devalue society overall in general.
I don't think so.
You can say that, but
I'm just going off the statistics. It hasn't devalued a lot of countries.
statistics.
The statistics don't. The statistics aren't on your side in this one. The statistics show that in countries where it is happening, they're still having higher marital rates. Their marital success rates are still higher. Germany being one of the leading ones. Denmark, a lot of those places. Like they have the leading success marriage success rate in the world. You wanna know why? Because
You can't correlate it to because they legalize prostitution.
it's because most of their women, even their women, say like, "Oh yeah, if my husband goes out to sleep with a prostitute because I'm frustrated or whatever, and I'm mad, when he comes back home and he's relaxed and he's able to talk to me like a person, because he was able to get his frustrations out, whether it be from working hard, doing whatever. Nigga, as men, me and you both know, you had a hard day at work. If you came home and Issa bust that bitch open down on you, bro, everything that happened at work does not matter anymore.
I added too much
Oh,
louder.
Keep it,
yeah.
but keep it a break. Like you're gonna be way less frustrated about anything.
It's a stress reliever, of
Yeah, bro,
course,
it's the best one for men.
but not for everybody.
For men we do this all the time. We're speaking in generalities. Science says that it is. It is. For men, it is.
But I don't
For
think
women, it's the emotional, like being able to emotionally connect with you, all that cuddling, that time spent, shit like that. That's for them. That's what intercourse is for us.
right. But we can say all that, but I don't think we actually have the actual evidence of that. Taking that
they've
effect.
studied the brain. They've studied the brain and seen
No,
it.
I'm saying like what you're saying, like in Germany, how that like you have to show me that.
I mean,
Because theoretically, okay, it does sound that
How you
makes
doing,
that
KC?
could make sense. But
but it's the
in
only.
America, you got to
it's
take
the only thing that's
America's
different.
totally different than Germany. It's
It-
much larger state, way more people. Totally,
But they don't
total
do it,
different
they're not
laws.
doing
Like
it, yeah, but they're not doing it. They're doing it based on. They're doing it based on fucking what do they call it? Percentage numbers. So percentage wise, their percentage numbers would match up to us because it's not gonna be on a. It's not gonna be. It's not like they're saying every person in America. They're gonna take a group sample size of married people and then compare them. And they're gonna and for America they pulled from the happiest married states in the country, which I mean that right there was kind of like I don't know how you would even determine that. I think you would have to go to somewhere like the Bible Belt.
I don't know, all of it sounds bullshit to me because they're not doing that down there in the Bible Belt.
No, absolutely not.
So how do you take that as
But
control?
so then I'm saying even in a place where they're in a place where they're even where when you consider porn is the most strict, so they don't have access to porn, they don't have access. They're still less happy than married people in certain European countries. And all I'm saying is,
But you're trying to equate that to the fact that they have legalized prostitution over
what
there.
I'm
I don't
saying
think
is
that's
that
how-
I'm saying that since they have such high marriage rates and high success rates, I think one of the main contributing factors that you can determine from that is that men being able to learn how to talk to women in an appropriate way. Because even over there, if you go into a brothel, you're not going to talk to a woman any type of way. You know that, and I know that. We've
you
both
mean?
been over there. You ain't talking to them fucking reckless.
Take this dick, you stupid bitch. That is exactly how I was talking to them bitches over there in Germany. And that's exactly what I said to that bitch. Bad as hell. One of the sexiest women I have ever, to this day, have seen in my life. And I was so glad that I had experience that I got to have sex with her because... But what did I do? I devalued her as a woman because I told her exactly what she was.
Yeah, but you didn't put pussy up on a high pedestal after that, for sure. Because you're like, dude, I've not had a
That's
bad
what
bitch.
I'm saying.
So
That's
if
gonna
you-
make... That's gonna...
And
Bro,
so men will be able to have
that's
game
what's
like
gonna
you.
devalue women in general,
No,
bro.
because not every woman over there was like that.
Because now every guy's getting boxed, and they're getting it for a couple $100 an hour, or $100 an hour, maybe even less than that. So
So
they're gonna see these women as nothing but objects, like a fleshlight.
No, is that how you see women?
That's how they're gonna see women.
Is that how you see women?
That's how I see women who devalue themselves that way.
Okay,
Yes,
but is that how you see
you're
all
nothing
women?
but a box to me.
But is that how you see all women? Because those two things don't correlate. Then if you don't see them all that way, I
But
didn't see
a
them all.
majority of women are doing that, just like on OnlyFans.
But not
a
a
majority
majority.
of women that are
Do you
doing
really think-
OnlyFans
so-
are all these other women that say that, oh, I'm a content creator online.
So
so you're
okay,
selling
so
pussy.
Then
You're a hoe.
Your argument is totally different. Your argument is you honestly believe that a majority of American women would go straight to that profession. I don't. That's where our main difference is coming
What are
from.
you saying?
Because if you say you only,
We're
only,
out here legalizing it.
Yeah.
These women are out here promoting it because they're like, look, girls, all I gotta do is sell this pussy. I'm making bread.
Yes.
And these niggas don't give a fuck about you in the
They
first
do
place.
That, they do that
So
in Germany.
what's gonna happen? More women are gonna get on board with this shit.
That's
So
not-
more women in general are gonna be devalued.
Germany-
Society overall is gonna be devalued
No, because not everybody's
because these
gonna
women
wanna
are
do
selling
that.
box out here.
Yeah, Not everybody's gonna want to do it.
I'm not saying everybody, but
There's
a
gonna be a
large
very-
portion of which is
not
gonna
very
devalue.
few.
Bro, you're
There's gonna be
staging.
very
Look how
few.
many women are doing OnlyFans.
Very few. Yeah, that's because OnlyFans pays because, and they don't have to touch anybody they don't want to. OnlyFans only pays that much because of the fact
But-
that men are touched
But
on.
you gotta think though, they're only making fractions of what they could be making if they were selling that box in person.
No, I think they're making
You're
more.
capping.
You're out of your fucking
You're
mind.
staging.
You're
my guy.
thinking that.
You think? Stop. Really, just think about this.
Okay.
Because we don't have any actual numbers.
Okay.
Just critically think about you know numbers. Do the math. These women out here are getting, on average, selling their OnlyFans for anywhere from minimum of $2 to $3 up to like $10, maybe the really exceptional ones $25 a month,
Okay.
and then they have maybe upwards of
But how
a
many
couple
states-
hundred to maybe
how
1,000
many
subscribers
states-
a month, right?
How many states?
Right?
How many states and how many
Look,
countries does
think
that
about
go
that.
across?
Think about that. We're talking about America, right? We're just talking
Yeah,
about America.
but that's
just
what I'm saying.
To put a cap on it,
If
to
you
make
were
it.
selling-
I'm just trying to run easy numbers for you right now,
Okay.
just so you can wrap your head around this.
Okay.
Just because I don't think people really understand this shit.
I don't think you're wrapping your head.
No,
around it.
if you could get away with selling your box for $100, $200 an hour.
Sure would not be that.
It's not going to be as lucrative because it's not going to be able to
It's
reach.
not gonna be
it's
as
not,
lucrative?
It's not. How many?
You don't think these niggas are paying all this money for a minimum subscription on OnlyFans, paying additional money for additional posts?
Paying $2 a month. It's.
You're not. No,
I'm paying $2 a month.
I can give you the figures, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
I
but
can
give
make
me-
it make sense for you.
Okay, but listen, you're not listening.
The numbers
paying
are-
$2 a month to see her nudes across multiple
They're not
states.
paying $2 a month.
Okay, but let's say they're paying $25 a month to see her nudes across multiple states for multiple guys at the same time. She only has to shoot one video.
You got to think about how many.
Okay.
No, she doesn't.
She can. But what I'm saying is, from one
Those
video.
women are not making that much money if they're doing that.
If
Those,
she-
the women that are
but
putting
what I'm
out
saying is,
hella
for one,
content are
look
the
at the
ones
look at
that
the
are because you said this
All
the
right,
other
hold
time.
on. He's not saying the amount of videos. What he's saying is
Look
one
from one
video.
One video.
You-
Her one
but he
makes
video.
that many views.
He
whereas
said
one
lucrative. It has
Okay,
to be
it's
a
not.
lucrative.
Okay, that's what I'm
These
saying.
women
One-
that are
one
making
video.
money are not doing that.
Okay, if she has one video, right? If she has one video and she sold it from a private, because they have private sales on there too. So you can buy a private video for whatever. So let's say every guy that subscribed to her bought this same, or let's say 50%. Let's say she had 5,000 people subscribed. Let's say every guy bought that one video she did because it was a special request for $10, right? And she only had to sleep with one dude for $10. For $10. She slept with one dude, and how much money did she make? If she got $10 from 250 and 2,500 dudes, if she got $10 from that many dudes, that's $25,000 to have sex with one person, right?
Wait, you said she got $10 from each guy. She has
2,500.
2,500 subscribers or 2,500.
500 people of her subscriber base paid $10 for the video.
Okay.
So that's 25 grand she just made off that. She does not have enough time in the day. Even if she was charging $300 for the cat, and she's charging $300 an hour, there's not enough hours in the day for her to make more money than making that one video. It's just impossible. Because she could have made that one video, posted it, and then all those. Do you see? That's way more lucrative. That's why the porn industry became so popular. It's so much more lucrative to be like, hey, I need you to let's say, hey Matt, fuck Issa one time. I'm gonna distribute this video everywhere, and for an hour of your time, I've made so much money. Instead of saying, hey, your girl needs to go out here and sleep with 6-7 dudes. She's not gonna make as much money. First off, you have to take a break. You're gonna have to take care of yourself. You gotta clean up. There's stuff that you have to do. It's not as lucrative. Porn is more lucrative than prostitution. It's just is.
KT said $15 times 500 people is $7,500 per month.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. She's not going to be able to satisfy a customer base that large with the amount of time she has in a day.
Right, but you're saying these men out here are so touch starved. They're paying They're paying bread
wait.
to fuck.
Okay,
You think
and
these girls are just gonna be like charged?
so wait,
I
so
said
I-
like a couple $100. They're gonna be charging the fuck if they're letting.
Let's say they charge a band. Even if
Say
she
it's legal now.
even if she charges a band,
Now
if
you
she
gotta pay taxes on this
Wait,
shit.
wait,
So they're
even-
charging. They're gonna be
like,
charging
even if
hella
she
money on
charges-
this
Even
shit.
if she
bro.
charges $1,000 to sleep with her one day, most of these niggas that are paying for a monthly subscription don't have $1,000. Let's just keep it a break. They don't. These niggas are putting themselves in the broke house supporting these hoes. But let's say she charges a band. She's like, a band and you get to sleep with me. Even if she wanted to charge a band for an hour, there's still not enough hours in the day for her to make up what she could have made off that video. Most of these hoes is gonna drop that shit. They're gonna be like, these prostitutes is taking away money out of our pockets. Because instead of watching my videos, these niggas rather go spend $100 and sleep with a girl for real than watch me do my video. And then that's gonna bring down OnlyFans, and the amount of people that can prostitute versus the amount of people that can do OnlyFans is gonna be it's gonna create a
Wait,
chokehold.
based on the business proposition you just laid out, women still wouldn't even want to do prostitution. They'd be on doing OnlyFans anyway, based on the numbers that you just laid out.
Yeah, but they're not gonna make that type of money because most of those men they're no longer touch starved. Because a lot of these men are only doing that because they're touch starved. They've never been with a woman. They don't know how
But
to
you
talk
just
to
said
women.
if a female's charging a nigga a band for some box,
Yeah,
niggas
once he
aren't
gets,
paying
bro,
that.
I'm gonna be honest. I done seen a lot of niggas in their mind fuck themselves up with women because they put women too high on a pedestal.
How much did you
we
pay?
have a couple friends who put women too high on pedestals. They don't know how to converse and actually go about talking with decent women.
Niggas ain't paying a band for box, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, niggas are paying bands for box. Nigga, it's crucial. Niggas are paying bands for box.
How much did you pay for some box?
I'm not paying. Oh, I didn't pay. I never had to pay. Anytime I went to one of those, somebody paid for me.
But how much did they pay though?
But you talk about a different country.
Okay,
Our money was worth more.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I spent a day in a bathhouse, a whole day in a bathhouse for about $800-900.
A bathhouse with women, just so everyone is clear.
That's insane.
We were there for like the entire.
Because I didn't
weekend.
pay a fraction of that
But we were there the entire.
just to have
weekend.
sex with one woman.
No, it wasn't one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't.
Just to have sex with one woman.
Yeah,
Like, I paid way less than that.
Exactly.
Not even an eighth of that.
But you're absolutely right.
So imagine
Yeah, but like when I was in.
imagine if niggas had to pay bands for this experience.
Yeah, I mean,
Niggas
some
aren't
of
paying.
some of
Niggas
them
are still
some
gonna
of-
be touch starved.
But no, some of them would. But not every woman's gonna be able to charge a band for her hourly rate. Not every woman's gonna be able to charge, no, bro, because niggas are gonna look at it and be like, shit, if you're charging a band and you're like a 3 trying to sell box, because there are gonna be some 3s out there, bro. We're gonna get some 2. There's some girls on OnlyFans that are a 2 that are trying to sell OnlyFans.
And they're selling OnlyFans.
Exactly. So a nigga's gonna look at a girl who a nigga's gonna
Because
look
niggas
at
can
a
afford
wait,
that.
A nigga's gonna look
That's
at
what
a
I'm
girl.
saying.
Hold
A
on.
nigga's gonna look at a girl who's
Pause.
at 8.
KT said COVID ruined a lot of people's
People's
ability to socialize. But can I be honest? People's ability to socialize was cut off way before COVID when all of these smartphones came out. People know how to converse through phones, but they don't know how to actually converse with people or walk up to people and start conversations.
In person.
Facts.
Yeah.
Which is why I say all them lame ass niggas that can't talk to a female and that aren't getting any box deserve exactly what they're getting. Because if you're somebody who's going out into the community and effectively communicating, talking to people, you know, you're spreading positivity, you're adding value to some degree, you're working on personal progression to some level, you're gonna get some box.
That's not.
Can I be honest?
That's not
I
necessarily.
feel like
As opposed to a-
prostitution is a lot different than just going up to a random woman
bro.
in public. Here's why. One is a business transaction. You know how to fucking handle a business transaction even when you're antisocial or an introvert. I know how to go to a store and ask for exactly what I want even though I don't actually like talking to people in general. Like, I'm not very good at just going up to someone and starting a conversation.
Okay.
So it's very easy to be like if you see a prostitute, it's very easy to be like, all right, this is what I want, this is the price. And then that's the end of it. That's the conversation
Wouldn't
that
you
y'all
say?
had.
Wouldn't you say that meeting a woman out in public and getting and establishing a relationship with her to have sex with her? Wouldn't you say that's also a business transaction to some degree? Because you got to think about the man. Look at we've talked about this. A man is going out. He's getting to know this girl. He's spending money on the dates, right? He's not directly paying for the box, but indirectly it's a business transaction.
But here's-
He's paying for her time
I-
to get to know her, to warm her up to the point to where she's comfortable enough to give him that box.
And I would agree with you, except for these women
So
nowadays.
why?
Wait, because these women, because it has become way too socially acceptable. It's never happened to me, but I've seen it way too much on social media right now and in real life, where women will literally will entertain niggas that they have no interest in whatsoever to get as much as they can out of them. And because niggas are touch starved and they don't know how women really think, they let that shit happen to them.
And you deserve all that shit. If you letting that shit happen to you, you deserve all that shit.
Right, you're a better
if you
person
pick up
than
your
that.
game and you a real man and you stand on your shit, bro, you like if you're a lame ass nigga, reality is gonna
Well, okay, so
reinforce
let me
and
ask-
check that you are a lame ass nigga.
Okay, so let me ask
So
you.
I don't feel bad for you in the
Let me
slightest.
ask you
I'm
a
not
question.
saying we
That
should
guy-
devalue society
that-
to make you feel better.
That's not
Fuck
what I'm-
no. Because you said we need to legalize prostitution.
I'm gonna stand
And
on it.
and by my definition, that is what you are effectively doing.
But
It's
I
a
mean,
byproduct of that.
I mean,
Because you keep saying that that's not going to devalue women. That's not going to.
it's gonna devalue. It's gonna devalue the women who are going to engage in that. But
There's
it's
going
not
to be
gonna-
a larger,
I do not
a
think-
much bigger portion of women
What
that are going.
percentage would you say?
It doesn't matter.
What,
It doesn't
what
matter.
percentage?
More women are going to get into it.
Would you say there's more? There would be.
Listen,
more,
listen.
Would you say there's
more women are going to get into it because it's legal now, which is going to.
Would you
literally,
say it'd be more women that are on.
The
that are on
byproduct of
OnlyFans?
that is going to be more women are going to be getting into that. More women are going to be devaluing themselves.
Would
That's
you
what I'm
say-
saying.
Would you say it's going to be more
Do you-
women?
no,
that
but did
are
you hear
on
what I just
OnlyFans?
said?
Yes,
Can
but
I
is
be
it gonna?
honest?
But what I'm saying is it going to be more women than are on OnlyFans? Would you say the percentage would be higher than the amount of women that created OnlyFans?
Those women devalue themselves too. I'm not talking about those. I'm
Okay,
talking
but what
about
I'm
the
saying-
women that are going into prostitution
But what I'm
because it's
saying,
legal.
but what I'm saying is the percentage numbers for OnlyFans are
gonna-
going to continue
It's
to
going to be
rise.
larger than it is now.
Is going to continue to rise. It would be shorter.
It's gonna be larger.
They'd stop making money. They would stop making money overnight.
What are you talking about?
They would stop making money.
Those women are
overnight.
still devaluing themselves online. The
Yeah,
only
but they
difference
would
is
stop making money overnight. And then
I'm not. That's not
Okay,
what
so
I'm saying.
but what I'm saying is
You're not
the
listening to what I'm saying though.
You're
Like I'm just
how
saying.
many women are devaluing this.
I'm just saying there's going to be an increase in percentage of women devaluing themselves, thus devaluing
I actually
society
disagree.
in general as a byproduct of that.
Here's why.
You can disagree all you
No, no,
want.
no,
You
here's
gotta
what-
understand
can-
that's what's gonna happen.
Can
That's
I
not.
explain why?
Go ahead.
All right. The reason why women do OnlyFans now is because
It's legal.
no,
That's really not it.
it's because it's easy. It's easy work,
It's
right?
legal. It's legal.
All right, but listen. These women these days, especially ones that want to be making that much, they don't want to have to go out and bust their ass to do anything. They don't want to put in the physical work that it takes to actually make that money like a man has to.
Thus also
right?
devaluing themselves.
So, but hold on, listen.
Right.
So, if prostitution became legal, how many
They
women?
gotta work harder. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're not going to put in that work to go out and like have to fuck each individual guy who's paying them. They're not doing that. It's one thing to fuck one guy and get 4 different videos out of a lingerie shoot in your house than it is to go out on the streets and like actually like have to do physical work for people.
Okay, but like to I agree with what you're saying, but to Marcus's point as well, women are making way more doing OnlyFans.
Right.
So women are still going to continue to do that if it's more lucrative, even though they've legalized prostitution. All I'm saying is that now that they've legalized prostitution, more women are going to get into it because it's legal now.
I don't think so.
Which is gonna. What do you mean you don't think
All
so?
right, because the people.
Think about it like this: if they made OnlyFans illegal, wouldn't you agree that there would be less women doing OnlyFans if they made it illegal? Just by that happening, wouldn't you?
Obviously.
Okay, right.
But
So
when-
with that understanding, if they now legalize more opportunities for sex work, that's gonna grant opportunity for
Okay.
more women to devalue themselves.
But let's be all right. OnlyFans is legal now, and there's the percentage of women that are on OnlyFans are the percentage of women on OnlyFans, right? They're the ones in sex work, that and porn. Okay, so making prostitution legal is not going to bring in the girls who are like, oh no, I don't want to take pictures on camera and post them. I'm just gonna go out on the streets. Like women who already feel uncomfortable even taking pictures of themselves without their face on camera are not going out on the streets to have sex. So the ones that are already in that business are the ones who are going to be switching from one platform to the streets. Like that's how that will work. It's not more women are going to be added to it. It's just they're going to change their marketplace. That's what it is. All right, for example, me, even if I was single, I would never be on OnlyFans. I don't want to do that, and that's where most people are, right?
A lie,
First of all, I respect myself, but also I don't want to be like, if I'm uncomfortable taking pictures of my body for camera, I'm for sure gonna be uncomfortable going out on the streets to have sex with multiple men a day. So the women who are already no, I don't want to do OnlyFans and are not on OnlyFans or doing porn are not going to jump into prostitution. So more women aren't going to be added to the equation. It's just that the ones that are already in this business are going to move.
I was agreeing with you up until you said that women are not going to, like, I get that women aren't going to shift from that, which I agree with. Also, caveating from what Marcus said about the, just it's more lucrative to be in the OnlyFans and you have to do less work. Okay, that all makes sense. But what I'm saying is now that it is legal for prostitution for women to sell their body, the byproduct of that is that women are going to do it more. It's going to be more frequent. Women are going to look at that and be like, okay, this is now a easy way to make money. And I'm not saying that women are going to go from doing OnlyFans to in the streets prostitution, but it is going to increase the amount of women going into sex work in general.
I disagree.
In general,
All right,
you
this
can
is what I'm
disagree,
saying.
but that's
All right,
what's effectively going to happen.
This is what I'm saying. The amount of women that are degrading themselves now are the same amount of women who are going are the same type of women who are going to be pushing their market out onto into prostitution. Women who don't even want to be involved in it aren't involved in OnlyFans now. All right, that just when prostitution becomes legal, the women who are not doing OnlyFans because they don't want to do it aren't jumping into prostitution just because it's legal now. It'd be much better for them to just jump into OnlyFans if they were going to do that.
I agree,
right?
but that doesn't take away from the fact that women are still going to take that opportunity because it might be a lot easier for them instead of setting up an account, instead of doing all this, buying cameras, doing all this other stuff, to just go sell their pussy out on the corner.
No way.
You can say
All right,
that, but you
all
got to
right.
understand that is what's
That's
going
a
to
lot
happen.
more work. That's a lot more work for a lot less money. No one's doing
I'm
that.
not arguing that. I'm not arguing that at all. That's not what I'm arguing. I agree that it probably is more work physically to do, and I'm not saying
All right.
I'm not saying that that's going to be the contributing reason why women don't do that. What I'm saying is it's now legal.
All
So
right.
there's going to be an increase of people going into that field now.
No,
because
it's going to
it
be the
is
same
legal.
amount of people who are already in that field, who already are okay with degrading themselves, and all they're going to do is push their own degradation to another level.
If the women that are on OnlyFans aren't going to...
That's what I'm saying. They are.
prostitution-
The ones who are in OnlyFans...
But you're not understanding what Marcus said earlier. It's they make way more money doing OnlyFans. Why would they go into the streets?
Because once prostitution becomes legal, and the few that do move to it start making the more of the money,
They're
because
not.
All right, but here that's exactly
Based
what's
on
going
what
to happen.
the business model he just laid
No,
out, which
what
makes
he
100% sense to me. Like, I understand all those numbers,
All right.
how they equate, and how the amount of work that you have to put in for the reward it's more lucrative from the OnlyFans perspective as it is to in the streets.
Do you know who the first prostitutes will be? It's not going to be the girls who are not in OnlyFans.
What do you
It's
mean
going to
the
be the
first
girls.
prostitutes that are already prostituted.
All right,
right?
but I'm talking about like the ones who move aren't going to be the girls who don't do any of that. It's going to be the girls at the lowest rank of the OnlyFans world. Where the ones who don't get a lot of views because there's already too many people up here getting the majority. It's going to be these low levels that start moving to the streets because that's where they will make more money than they are now. And then they will start taking the money that the older, like the people on the top of OnlyFans were making because all of their fan base is now going to move to this fan base that they can actually touch.
So what you're saying is that the women that are degrading themselves in general, that number is not going to increase, but the women that are already degrading themselves are going to continue to degrade themselves in other fields of sex work.
Exactly.
That is not true. That is because other women are gonna see that this is now a easy way, and then they're gonna, which is a byproduct of promotion of sex work. Other women are gonna see that this is an easy way. Maybe I don't want to do the OnlyFans route, but I can do this one. This might be easier for me. So women are gonna see that, and then they are also gonna do that, which is going to increase the amount of women. A byproduct of that being an increase in the amount of sex workers we have. So that's why I was going back to me saying more women are going to devalue themselves in society, which is also going to devalue society in general as a whole. Like that's I'm not saying it's going to be like overnight millions of women doing this. I'm saying it's just going to be an increased number of women doing sex work. That's not what we need.
I agree with you in this sense, right? I agree that at first, that's exactly what will happen. All right, where the number will increase when it first starts. As the years go on and prostitution is continuously legal, I think you will see a huge decrease in the amount of women who actually go into that type
But listen,
of work.
think about you're going to school for psychology. Think about this. If women psychologically are in this environment, and think about the United States, how easy modern inventions have made it to where people are now less hardworking. All these negative byproducts of the easy necessities that we've created, or this delusion that we've created in the United States, has a byproduct of that has been people in the United States have become lazier, more weak-minded, less driven. These women now have it easier to work in sex work, and they don't have to have those values, have those morals as much. So you're saying over time, women are just gonna be like, oh no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna pick up my bootstraps and I'm gonna get out here and actually get some legitimate money.
So
you're saying
KT said, well, this also depends on whether they regulate it, because
they are. You got to think if they legalize it in the United.
If you could, what if you could only do prostitution through a business or establishment like a brothel? So if they had specific areas that you had to get hired through.
Okay, well, if that's the scenario, then that's the scenario. But you got to think of it like OnlyFans. Not all these women are out here independent entrepreneurs, right? On OnlyFans, selling their own pictures, having their own websites, their own links set up through social media. And other women who don't want to deal with that, they're going out and having a manager set up their links, set up their accounts, and do everything. All they have to do is the footwork of picture, selling that pussy, shaking that ass. That's all they have to do, right? So you could translate that to the streets as well. Yes, there will be now brothels. Those brothels will be people who are managing these women. It's going to be the same scenario no matter what. It's going to be the same type of hierarchy in the industry in general. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's also going to entice women to want to do this more, because that's what got more women into OnlyFans as well. You have to know this. Women, like I said, that didn't want to set up the cameras and do all this. What were men doing? They were taking advantage of the situation. Just like Andrew Tate. Nigga made millions off of bitches. What did he do? He bought rooms, he bought facilities, put women in there, gave them their own room. He managed all of their money, did all the accounting work, all the taxes, legal fees. All they had to do was record and show their pussy on the camera. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that right there is going to, a byproduct of that right there is going to have more women, via being promoted, have more women going into this sex work in general. And a byproduct of that is going to be overall devaluing these women in our society, which is also going to devalue us as a society in general, which is also going to make it easier for these men to get boxed, which is what we don't need to do. Because when we make it easier for people, with what we've seen here in the United States, when we make it easier for these people to do anything, they want to work. They don't want to work as hard. They want to relax more. They want all these delusional fantasies that they're granted because of the easy life that we have here. And it's like I'm saying, a byproduct of that is good times create bad people.
All I'm saying, like I said, I agree
which
that
make it hard.
Originally, right? More women will join, but I do think in the long run, as time goes on, less women will be going into it, and more women will be wanting to get out of it, because, like, all right, for example, throughout time, right, women want to go against what the mold is for women, right? So, for example, back in the day when back in the day,
maybe only recently, yeah.
No. This has happened over the years.
Within the last 50 years, you saying?
No, like
Since the feminist active
No,
movement,
since before women were allowed to vote. Listen, I can explain it. For example,
but like what time period are you speaking of? Like, 'cause,
when were women given the rights to vote?
1970s, I want to say
No.
the rights to vote. Mid 1900s. I don't. It wasn't. It was. What do you mean? It wasn't that. It wasn't that long ago.
1919.
Last decade.
All right,
Or
so that's like
last
90
century.
years ago, okay? Anyway,
But way before that, though, women were
Before
just
that,
like,
alright,
yo,
listen,
the men are men.
when razors first came out, women were not allowed to shave, right? Only men were allowed to shave. Women,
Okay.
after a few years of that, were like, you know what? Why the fuck are men only allowed to shave? And they started shaving. All right, and now we're back. And now in this day and age, we're back to the place where women are no longer shaving again because it's misogynistic and it's for the man. When women decided that they were going to go against men a while ago, now that's a thing. Now feminists now refuse to shave because it's for men. Whereas before, women were not even allowed to shave, and they said we're going to take up these rights and we're going to shave regardless because we're women and we can. All right, so we're going back and forth. Like throughout history, we've juggled with what we've changed for ourselves, and
Women.
now women.
Right, that's y'all fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Right
y'all
now,
fault.
women
That's our
are.
fault, like,
Before, women were like, oh,
y'all can't make
sex-
our damn mind up.
like
That's
having multiple sexual partners is not allowed from women. And now women are like, oh, well, fuck that. We're gonna have multiple sexual partners, and men are just gonna have to deal with it. So if you go by how it's gone up and down throughout the years, then in a few years, women are gonna be like, why are we having sex with all these men? It's for the men. They're misogynistic. They're just using us. No more sex. That's exactly what's
no
gonna
more
happen.
sex.
Like, no more sex until marriage. We're gonna hold out for ourselves.
Yeah.
And then years down the road after that, they're gonna switch it up and gonna be like, why are we letting men tell us who we can and cannot
This
have
is
sex
why
with?
I don't want to sound misogynistic or any kind of bad. This is why we don't need to let women make decisions, because y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all can't make y'all mind up. And I know that sounds really bad, but she just I didn't even know that about like the shaving shit. Like,
Yeah.
I would agree that throughout time, women's beauty standards have increased over time, especially from the 1920s till, over the last century. I mean, that makes sense. But like, I see what you're saying. But to me, like, that doesn't sound too bad, because if women aren't fucking men as much, they're making it harder for men. That's gonna make men work even harder to get box. A byproduct of that is going to make society better. Just to me, the way, I don't know, I'm a very big picture type of person. Things like, I don't look at things one dimensionally. I look at the longevity of just manhood, or just people in general, and of the species. I'm just trying to think, like, that doesn't sound too bad to me, because with what I just said, women having less sex, that sounds like a positive thing to me.
Right.
And you gotta think, the men that aren't getting the sex, what do they have to do? They have to work harder. They have to create more resources to get that. And you could be damn sure men are gonna get that box.
The craziest thing for me about this whole, because we're women, it doesn't matter what our body count is, we can do whatever a man can do. It's like,
I don't know about that.
almost every single one of you women who are out here sleeping with multiple partners
Miss me with that.
complain about how you have a lack of orgasms from each partner, right? So who's really gaining anything from your sexual encounters if it's not you? It's the multiple men who you are fucking.
Wow.
So you're giving your body to a man and saying, oh, well, it's because I can do this and it's mine. I'm getting what out of it? You're getting nothing.
Nothing. Not even an orgasm.
Right. So, like, all you're doing is you're putting yourself out there and saying, oh, well, I don't care about my body, so no one else should care about my body, but it's for me, though. And no man is going to argue with you about that, because they do not give a fuck if you're fucking them. They're already getting what they want from you. They don't need anything else, and you're just handing it to them on a silver platter, and you have this delusion in your brain that it's only for you, and men are just dealing with it. No, honey, you're the one who's dealing with it.
That's crazy.
And they're getting what they wanted in the first place.
That's real. And you break that down biologically, because women just don't. Women, like, like people are talking about this. People know this now. Women naturally aren't meant to have multiple sex partners. There's biological science that just proves this, right? Women, in general, there are exceptions. There are women who are nymphos and really like sex from multiple, those are exceptions. But in general, women, they, like, if you have sex with one guy, for example, you go and have sex with another guy, that's two guys. That's two different forms of bacteria from two different people that you now have inside your body. And what happens when that happens? It creates UTIs. It creates bad smells, right? All of that biologically is proving that women in general aren't meant to have multiple sex partners.
Well, actually, I wouldn't even go that far, just because
there's multiple.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know all that. But, like, I don't know that far into it.
I've been looking at
but
this
I
shit.
do know.
I ain't gonna lie. This
I
shit's
do
crazy.
know. Like, as a psychology major, I'm right now taking sexual psychology, right, where you learn the ins and out of the sexual part of your being.
But from a women's perspective, though, you guys are also more emotional, especially when it comes to sex. To reach that orgasm, there's different things that women need, like a more emotional connection with one person that you establish with one person, and that's what gets you to where you gotta be when you know what I'm saying, when you're in that moment.
And that's actually what I was gonna say is, like, it's even in psychology, it's said that, like, and this they're basing it off of statistics, like asking women, doing studies on each woman, like obviously volunteers, they're not just taking women off the streets. Okay? Yeah. But no, like they've done studies that show women are more likely to reach orgasm if they have a like emotional connection with the man that they're with. And it's not just like, oh well, we met today and it's pretty cool. Like they're talking about like an actual deep connection with a man. You're more likely to have an orgasm. And like it is because for us, and I've seen it all over like female TikTok too. It's like for women, all right, it is a lot harder for us to reach orgasm than it is for a man. We already know that. We have specific buttons you have to push, whereas them is just like rub the outside, and that's fine, right? Like, but we already have
counterclockwise.
Yeah, we have specific buttons that you have to push, and in order for a man to actually understand what he's doing, because each woman is different. Yeah, we each have like the same spots, but
You gotta have consistency.
Each of us are different in what we like in the bedroom and what really like turns us on and stuff like that. And a man won't know that just by just meeting you. They get to know you and they turn you on by learning your pressures.
What does
like
that?
your points.
Facts.
So for us, it's like I think it's a lot more feminine or like more feminist of you to be like, yeah, I have a body that it has the ability to have sex, but I refuse to give it to a man because he doesn't get the gratification of touching me.
Mm.
Like, I think that's much more empowering as a woman than just
that?
giving yourself to everybody. Yeah, we've already been over that.
That's what we're talking about. But I agree. I do agree with that. It's just, I mean, I don't know where women got the sense of like, I mean, I guess I do. Just society.
They have that, bro. I'm telling you, it's the internet. The internet allows them to put on this facade. Look at rappers.
The
look
music.
At all
I was just about to say that.
Bro,
the music, bro. It's
what-
always with the music. The music is out here telling these city girls, these.
Well, it's
What's
not
that
even,
one bitch
or
name?
just old rappers. Remember how some of
Megan
these
Thee
rappers got on.
Stallion,
No, the other.
Cardi B,
Nah.
Doja?
Well, yeah, bitches like them.
Doja Cat.
Just
There's a lot of them.
telling women that, you know what I'm saying, pop that pussy, hot girl summer. That shit right there is just, it's crazy, bro. Because they're speaking about their life specifically. So you as a regular ass female out here trying to interpret that.
They're not even living that lifestyle. 9 times out of 10, these women ain't even out here.
But those women can live that type of lifestyle. But they're promoting something. But like what you're saying, they're promoting something that they're not even living
just like
themselves.
most rappers.
Right,
Like,
because
let's call them what they are. They're rappers.
Can I use a really good example? Cardi B, her song WAP.
Yeah.
All right, where she's like, I don't cook,
Yeah.
I don't clean.
Kat,
Let me tell you.
she
let me
she
tell
went
you how I
on.
got
She
this
went on.
ring.
Did she go on there and say?
No, her
No.
man did.
Yeah.
Her man took a video. He's
Offset-
like, don't let that
Offset-
bitch lie to you.
Offset said I'm
That bitch cooking. That bitch cleaning.
Right.
That bitch sucking my dick every day. Like, come
He's
on,
like,
bro.
don't let her be out here lying to you guys, because I would
like-
never have put a ring on it if she didn't do those things for
Bruh,
me.
they said, bruh,
But
listen,
they could hire
even-
people to do all that
Yeah,
shit.
but
Right.
even but it's not. But that's not the principle of the matter. Is still the same. Because look at Finesse 2 times. He just broke up with that girl, that one girl, and everybody was like, "Oh, well, why'd you dog her like that?" He said, "I wasn't even trying to dog her." He said, "My biggest problem with her is I told her multiple times, as soon as we get up, do not be in your phone." He goes, "Because as soon as I get up, I'm about business." He said, "He's like, when I
Wake
get
up?
up, yeah." He's like, as soon as we get up in the morning, first thing she would do is start scrolling.
Yeah.
He said, as soon as I get up in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I'm thinking about what we got to do today. She need to be thinking about cooking my breakfast, cleaning my house, or fucking me. Like,
Yeah.
then you can get in your phone.
Yeah.
He said, you can be in that bitch all day long, but as soon as we wake up,
Priorities.
I'm your priority.
Yeah.
You need to look at me and be like, hey, are you straight? Cool. Then you can go do whatever you want to.
And that needs to be like a how to be a woman 101 class, because
Right, but
like
that's
women
what
are not being taught this, and women are just that shit
But,
is
I mean-
real deal crazy
I
to
mean,
me.
look,
Like,
I think
I'm not saying you gotta cater to a nigga or cater to a man, but like if you have a man and you know what I'm saying, you respect, honor, and value this man as your man, then you gotta understand like there's
give and
definitely
take.
there's definitely like roles and shit like, and I'm not trying to put gender roles on anybody, but
Nah,
in a relationship,
put that
like
on, bro. They
like
work for
there
a
are
reason.
they're
work
there
for
for
a
a
reason,
reason.
bro.
They work for a reason. You feel me? That man is gonna put his life on the line to save you when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? If he really loves you and values you as his woman, that's what he's gonna do. So there's gotta be things, biological things that you as a woman have to provide for your man. And if you're not prioritizing him, you know what I'm saying? That's it's gonna be a detriment to, or that's gonna be a byproduct of the downfall of y'all relationship.
Bro, I mean,
And they're not teaching it. They're not teaching how to be a woman 101. Like, and nor should you have to. These are just
No,
things.
you should definitely. They definitely.
I'm saying, okay, maybe they should
this is-
now,
this-
but we
this
shouldn't.
is-
We shouldn't even have this conversation.
Well, yes, you
The
should.
fact that we have to have this
That's
conversation
how-
and
that's
women
how
are
you
just
want-
like, oh no, fuck these niggas. I'm gonna just scroll them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just fuck that nigga. I'm gonna get this bag. I'm gonna do this. Like, that's crazy.
But that's only because they're allowed to. Bro, it's just like rappers. Every dude, when we was growing up, every kid wanted to be a rapper. Why? Because all the rappers had a facade where they were like, oh,
all the
my life-
bitches,
my
all the
life-
chains,
Yeah, all my life is all this good.
all the whips.
Really, their life really wasn't that good. Most of them soft as cotton. The second half of them going to jail constantly. They don't even really have money.
Right, it was a facade.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. That's why on the
Niggas out here buying
conversation-
starter packs and shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I said, bro.
Little
I mean,
$10 chain.
niggas was out here putting aluminum foil on their teeth trying to be real.
Crazy.
I can't read his name. How can you talk about these topics sitting in this kind of physical environment? You
You
look
look broke.
broke.
As thing? I don't know, bro.
I don't know
I'm trying to
what the
figure out
thing
why you worried about that. Was you enjoying the topic?
Why
don't
does
you
the
drop a
topics
subscribe?
why does the topics matter compared to like where we're at right now? Like you worried about the wrong thing, and I can tell you get no bitches, but
Well,
niggas be
Bruh,
worried about the wrong shit. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
hey,
Like, what's
bro,
wrong?
everybody got to start
Nigga, we
out
got
somewhere.
couches in here. Like, we it's a relaxed environment, nigga. What is you talking about?
Bro,
Like,
it's a home.
we talking about some real controversial shit, and you talk about the
It's like,
background, nigga.
To you it looks broke, but to me it's like it looks lived in. People live here. This is a home.
Don't
We
worry,
enjoy our
when,
home.
the money, when the money comes
It's
in,
not
bro,
office.
we'll do
Right.
whatever. We'll get our.
I guess
office
because
together.
we're not like fresh and fit, you know, brand new studio, like $20,000 cameras and shit.
I guess
Like,
the
everyone
easy
Their
starts
shit is crazy.
somewhere.
the easy answer is I'm not willing to sell my soul out to somebody else to tell me how to run my shit.
But also, like, it doesn't matter what type. You don't have to be in a fucking courtroom to talk about facts and legal issues. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in the fucking Capitol building to talk about politics. Like, fuck you talking about? We talking about real shit here. You know what I'm saying? Like, pull up if you really want to talk about some shit. Like, you sitting there talking about some weird shit behind the camera. But back to what we were saying, like, the society, bro. I don't know. Just I don't really think we should be pushing or promoting anything that's gonna devalue society, because I don't know, bro. I could see how you could say like it'll help, but I don't really think it'll help. It's one of those things that it'll help momentarily.
It's gonna help long term because eventually when something becomes normal, when something becomes everyday occurrence, you stop putting it on a pedestal. It gives people an opportunity to think about something else. As soon as sex stops becoming the major selling point of the United States, the moment it can stop becoming the major selling point of the United States is when people
It's
get the
never
fucking,
going to. Sex sells. Sex always will sell,
No,
Marcus.
it won't.
Bro,
It
stop.
only sells because of
Stop.
scarcity. Everything only sells because of scarcity. There's only one reason everything sells. I'm so tired of people saying everything will sell.
No, I didn't say
Everything
that.
sell-
I didn't say
But-
that. I
but
said
what I'm saying-
sex. At the end of the day, in any industry, regardless of what it's about, sex always sells, right?
Sex
And
sells.
that is something that stands true through the testament of
Sex-
time, bro.
sex only
You
don't.
cannot sit here and try to say that it's not going to
Sex,
1,000 years from now.
It won't.
Sex is gonna sell.
it won't. Bro, the
I don't
moment-
know what you think we evolving into in 1,000 years, but niggas is still gonna be wanting to fuck.
Bro, yeah, but the moment it becomes the reason why it sells why it's the selling point right now is because of scarcity. Men who get a lot of ass, sex is not their driving factor. So it doesn't sell. It only sells when you make it a scarce commodity. That's the only time stuff sells. If everybody here had free energy, energy wouldn't sell because everybody had it. The only reason sex sells is because all the women are going after a minute set of men, and all the men have access to, and that minute set of men have access to a majority of the moment scarcity no longer exists is the moment that the sell point no longer exists.
But you're saying by legalizing prostitution, we're gonna
so
effectively.
they're not spray cleaning bottles. I just have like an obsession with Febreze.
Oh, we have an obsession with smells.
Somebody at the door.
I'm sorry that
Yeah,
I came
someone
into
is
that
at the
way.
door.
That's Marlon. He's already outside.
Oh damn, that man came in like a ninja.
If I
He
didn't
was
see somebody
quiet
at the
as
door, you
hell.
didn't have
I didn't
to
know
worry
you
about
opened the
it.
door.
Oh, my bad. Hey, yo. Osam? I don't know how to say it. Osamo. Hey, yo, our bad. We just thought that you were somebody in here trolling, so we went off. Oh, so it stings. Okay,
No,
so he
I
is
just-
trolling. No, it don't smell bad. I just have an obsession with coming home and I want everything to smell
I like
great,
things
but I
that
don't want the
smell.
same smell every day
What are you
because it
talking
becomes
about?
repetitive.
Hey, pull up.
Huh?
Pull up. Tell a nigga to pull
Here,
up,
let
bro.
me get you a plate.
He talking all this crazy shit, bro. You might as well just pull up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You got a video chat?
If you got a problem, you know what I'm saying?
He said, haha, I see.
Be
Hey, yo.
here.
You arguing with a
Yeah,
troll?
literally, it's
He's
hot.
not.
I'm
trolling.
not arguing
No,
with
he's just
nobody.
out here- He's just out
I'm
here.
just saying
He's
pull
out
up.
here- Bro, Max at that age where he's just ready to take. He just wants somebody.
Bro, I'm
beside
not,
him.
I'm not trying to say. We're trying to have actual conversation, and he's trolling. Like,
He's
pull up.
not. He's actually being friendly.
Pull up, bro.
Mhm. Do you want the hot sauce?
He trying to roast it.
I think
He
he's
trying to roast on
trying
our.
to tell us to hide all the Febreze bottles next
He
time,
trying to
which is kind of fair because I see his point. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and they all have different tops. 5, 6.
Nigga, we like
He can't see the 6th one. If you find the 6th one, I'll give you $20.
Your shit probably
No, you
smell like
won't.
must. Oh God, you ain't got no. See candles like. I can already tell.
He's just hating.
I was just in. He was one of the
Listen,
niggas. I was in the
just
barracks.
I
with.
like my house
He was
smelling
one of them niggas. You know, you open the door for the inspection. That must punch your ass in the face. Yeah.
Will you
I
put
didn't
this
have
in
any
my
of those
cup
niggas 'cause
holder?
I was
No,
turning lockers out.
we
like
had
like
hella-
a
Will you
drill
put that in
sergeant.
my cup holder?
Milk. Goddamn.
Leave me alone. It's my drink.
Fat ass
I get
glass
to do
of
what
milk.
I want.
You see the 6th bottle? Do you see the 6th bottle? Where's it at?
Let me get some milk. No, we're trying to talk about some real shit. He talking about some Febreze bottles.
Hey yo, bro. As long as he's talking, that's all that matters.
I guess.
That boy Matt say he want to talk about real shit. All I'm saying, Mac, is once everybody starts doing it, the price will be driven down. So it's
What's
never,
in it?
it's not gonna, huh?
What's in it?
I don't fucking know.
It's beef.
Uh-uh.
Beef and potatoes.
No, as long as it wasn't no shrimp or nothing. I'm allergic to seafood. That's
Oh
all.
nah.
I don't
can't
see
have you go
really
out
eat
like that.
seafood, though.
I don't eat seafood. I don't
That
eat
makes
bottom feeders.
Shellfish.
I
We've
forgot.
been over that. We was
had
over that at
I
work.
forgot
Like-
we had that conversation.
This nigga.
I don't eat bottom feeders.
Bottom feeders.
I
You
don't,
don't.
I eat anything that provides me sustenance.
including bad box.
I've never ate bad box. We had that conversation. I don't just eat bitches too, by the way. Only time I eat a bitch is maybe after like the fifth or sixth time I done fucked her, and I'm positive that she isn't fucking with nobody else. You never really guaranteed, but I don't know. I don't roll like that. I don't just meet a bitch, eat a bitch. That's crazy.
There's some niggas out here really out here doing that.
I know, I know.
First time.
I knew hella niggas in high school. We knew hella niggas in high school that was just lapping up box. I don't know.
Hey.
That shit wild to
Hey.
me. Huh?
Can't
Can't
be
be me.
Can't be
No.
me. I done had a girl before that top me up and been like, oh, so it's now it's your turn? My turn to do what? Dead. You dead, bro. I'm gonna have to walk away. I can pack mine up and go home if you need me to.
That's crazy, cause I don't think I've ever had that happen.
Oh.
Where she was just like expecting a nigga to eat the box, like.
She definitely was. She was bad. That's why. Because niggas was
Thank
probably...
you for the bits.
Cause she
Hey,
bad.
yo, he gave bits. Hey, damn,
400.
he gave us $4.
Thank you.
Hey, pull up.
Appreciate it.
You're talking shit right now. Thanks. You're talking shit right now. Pay attention to chat,
You are
ass.
talking the right shit.
Hey, yo. Hey, I appreciate it, Osman. Did you drop the sub, though? The follow. We can use that, too.
Damn, what was I about to say?
I can't read your mind. I'm just.
Oh yeah, niggas tried to roast me in high school, one time. Remember
About
Aaron?
what?
Remember Aaron? That shit was hilarious. Cause there's this one bad bitch that I was fucking with in high school, and I was fucking with her real deal. And then like niggas was roasting me because I told that nigga, you know Charles, right? Charles Vanderlick?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I was telling him about like the shit I used to be
Put
doing.
this whole government out there.
I used to be doing with. I know I didn't, bro.
You did though. You said no, I didn't.
That's what we call that nigga, bro. Just
So many blankets.
He said so many blankets. How many are there?
nigga, it's
One,
cold.
two,
Take
here.
a guess.
three.
Wait, stop. Take a guess.
Bro.
I want you to guess.
Why is he talking about blankets?
Okay, go ahead. But anyway, so what happened?
Nigga talking about blankets right now. It's cold in here, nigga. That's why. These
It's
niggas-
only 63 degrees.
Nigga keep it polar bear 60 degrees in here.
It's 63.
You see, I put it up every time.
It's the testosterone. I ain't been needing I got my jacket right
Why do
here.
y'all think Why do y'all think I sit in this house? Do y'all think I sit in this house cold because I ain't got nothing better to do?
Yes.
No, bro. It's because I'm hot all the time.
That
You see
black-
the way I sweat when I'm at work, bro? I be
Yeah.
fucking drenched.
I do too, bro. That shit
I-
crazy.
I like it this temperature because
You can put more clothes on.
Yeah,
I can't
right.
take some amount of skin
I
off,
can't
bro.
stand being sweaty.
Bro, somebody said, oh wait,
I don't
Aldine
think anybody
said
likes
5
this.
blankets. Aldine, you
There
are
are more than 5.
6. There's 6 blankets.
No, Adine, I count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6.
7. There are 7 blankets.
are?
He's right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
What?
There are 4 on that couch. 1, 2, 3. So 4 plus 3
Oh
is
shit,
7.
he did. Damn, I'm
Congratulations.
in the room and I got that shit wrong.
He can't see that one. It doesn't
Well,
count.
it's in the room though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
but
not.
he can't see there.
it.
Well, he's shitty.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, nigga, them
Listen,
sheets.
I
Them not
What's a
blankets.
sheet?
don't know. Alright,
It's a sheet, nigga.
That she.
That's 5. Who is sexy now?
listen. Obviously, I like a cozy house. I like my blankets. I like my multiple scents, just like so I could go with my mood. I make candles so I can like have different smells in my house. Like that's
I make candles.
I do.
Aldine
I
said-
make candles.
Aldine said, those candles that are lit right now, she makes those.
I make them.
Inside our room.
How the fuck you make candles?
You
I buy
take
the wax and the essential
Scents.
oils. I bought the wicks and the containers.
Crowley.
I made all these
Cracklevich.
candles. The one in the bathroom, these 2 here.
Yeah.
I make them.
I just.
If I have a housewife, she gotta do something.
I mean, I just feel. I don't know. Personally, I would just go buy a candle.
Why?
I feel like it's a lot of
Bro,
work.
my thing
No,
is,
it's so
I
cheap.
can
But I know, but
spend
it's probably a lot of work to
No,
do.
you
two
just drop
candles
it.
these days is $30. I spend $30. Yeah, like if you
Where
buy
you
2, they're like $10-15 now for a candle.
Where you buy candles
For the
at?
good
Walmart.
If you want a good candle.
Well, I don't buy candles at all anymore. I just
Oh.
buy my shit for $30 and then I make them
Hey,
as
shit.
many as I want.
Someone said, hey shit, you buy his shit?
You buying
Not,
shit?
not. Can you haul your scents? Are they different? I think he misspelled the word.
Can you what?
Name, probably.
Mm-mm. Can you what?
Can you
Haul?
probably ship since probably.
Oh,
they-
can you ship this? Maybe he's asking, can you ship the candles? She makes all those candles. Show
Haul.
them. Oh, show them.
My
Oh,
all
he
my
wants you-
scents.
Yeah, he wants you to do a haul.
Oh Lord, that's so far away.
Oh shit!
Oh, we're about to get into it. Nah, bro, but she was telling me that she just
I
wanted
only
me to stay
have a
home.
few
I
right
was
now
like,
because
you
it's
got to do
just
something.
for me. But I
So
don't
she
know
gets, so you buy the box of wax, dude. She gets this little wax heater, and honestly, all she has to do is drop the wax in there and leave it on and mix it with other stuff. Cheers. Pay attention. She's going to get them right now. He
The
said
oil?
thanks. So she mixes. She just mixes beeswax with other type of wax in order to keep make it retain the scent and everything. She was explaining it all to me. I wasn't paying that much attention.
But it's got to be hot while you mix the essential oil in it, and then
No.
you put the,
You just pour it. You
put
just
the
take
wick.
you just take the essential oil and you drip it inside the little cup or whatever with whatever food coloring she uses, and then you just let it.
It's not food coloring. It's a specific wax coloring.
Okay. Anyway, my bad. I'm fucking up, boys.
God
Oh
damn.
no,
Okay.
Febreze stuff and things.
Okay. I have to open this one. It doesn't say on
Oh,
there.
he meant the Febreze ones. You want to see all the Febreze scents?
that nigga trolling you, bro.
Bro, I just had to get up for these. That's so crazy.
That's crazy as
I'm
fuck.
putting them down.
Fat oil.
Wait, you can at least go over it.
They're fragrance oils.
So why don't you just like
I have
put that in some shit and just
fresh linen. Put this in what?
the oil? Does the oil just give off a scent, or do you have to heat it up to activate it or some shit like that? How does that work?
Well, you could put it in a diffuser. You have to
That oil.
heat it up in order for the scent to release.
Woo.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Okay.
So, like,
All being said, aha. Woo.
I have eucalyptus, clean linen, cedar
You gotta hold
wood.
them up to the camera.
You couldn't just put that on some shit and it would just fill
It
the
probably
area.
would, but it's not gonna
You have
last
to
as
do
long.
a diffuser.
Oh, okay.
Like if you put, obviously if you get up close to it, you can smell it. But if you it
It's
just
not gonna-
sits there, you're not gonna smell anything.
It's not gonna like.
permeate throughout the room.
I guess like, but like I don't know. I don't know how like a candle works in an area.
As the wax heats
Does
up,
it evaporate?
Yeah.
Okay.
so it
Yeah.
permeates. Yeah.
So when the wax heats, the essential oils pretty much like expand and burst, and that's what sends your scents into the air. Is like the candle heat pushes it into the air as the scents expand.
Word.
But it's fat oil with a PHAT.
Fuck them bitches up.
Fat oil.
man.
Yeah, don't know why. I didn't
Fuck
name the
them
company.
bad boys up.
It's just where I buy my stuff
Shit,
from.
I ain't hit
Fat oil.
That and
I'm full.
Evoke.
Anyway, so she does that.
But yeah, I have a bunch of scents. We have and I. All right, someone else can get up for the Febreze. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, y'all got a bunch of Febreze.
I just bought this one. I bought this one, bro. You gotta smell that bitch. I couldn't walk past it. I couldn't.
Mountain nigga.
Bro, just smell it. While you over here talking that shit, open that bitch and smell it. That one's mountain and this one's ocean.
That bitch smell alright.
Bro.
I bet it was like $9.
No. Amazon got that one and that one for $4.
Both of them $4.
$4.
Each?
They were on a lightning deal or whatever.
Alright,
They were trying
so
to get rid of them bitches.
We have a roasted marshmallow. That's the brown one back there. I don't know what those two pink ones are.
One is called Bliss and the other one's called Ocean something.
And then he has the two in his hand.
This one's ocean, this one's mountain. This one reminds me of Japan.
But yeah, I like a lot of
this one.
scents.
It reminds me of Japan.
It does, dude.
Yeah, roasted marshmallow. I told you I like my house to smell seasonal.
Have you been to Japan?
Hell no, bitch. If I ever went to, I'd have kids.
I'm pretty sure somewhere
Okinawa.
is somewhere. I told him somewhere over there, bro. I done left some shit swimming.
I would be dropping it off.
Like they asked for it.
Oh my
How does the
God.
ocean smell? The ocean one smells like ginger, himoki, and something else.
It'd
Yeah,
be,
just-
they'd just be walking around in cosplay.
Oh, water
Flip
lilies.
their ass
and
all
water
over the
lilies.
place.
It's so good.
that shit.
I don't think it necessarily
boy, I
smells
couldn't imagine.
like the ocean.
Little schoolgirl
I think
costumes.
the ocean has its own
as long as they
unique
of
smell.
age.
But it smells water like.
I mean, it smells like if you walk through Blossom Garden.
Blossom Garden.
Bro, those bitches are nice.
Fuck.
Bro, you ain't never been, so stop talking.
Oh my god.
You would walk through that bitch, you'd be like, okay, this bitch pretty peaceful.
I ain't worried about no peace
I
or
can
no
picture it.
fragrances.
Bro,
I'm trying to find a little Japanese bitches.
He wants to be a
you too angry right now, bro. You gotta calm down.
Angry? What you
too
mean?
amped up right now.
That's
You know
what
that's
they-
one of the biggest things
that is
they're
what
afraid
they-
of over
That's
there?
what they want.
No, that's
That
one of the
means
biggest things
you
that they're
stand up in the early morning at 4 o'clock to fragrance your home to smell like a burned sugar block.
Sugar blob. Sugar blob.
A burn
Sugar
sugar
blob.
blob.
I mean, it smells like
I mean-
roasted campfire. You do it in the winter
Yeah.
time, so it's like you're outside.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
What's your house smell like, nigga? Damn. Like, the fuck? Huh?
Onion
Let's-
spice.
Anyway, so what was your boy clowning you for? What was you doing with that chick?
Oh, so I was just telling them like about shit we was doing, and I was like, yeah, she was riding my face and all that. This was in high school, by the way.
Sorry.
So I was a real deal.
Nigga.
I was nasty
Yeah.
as fuck in high school, and like, yeah, we was on some shit. But yeah, they was clowning me about that shit. I ain't gonna lie, at the lunch table, it's like, yo,
That nigga, that's one of them moments where you said something, you were like, fuck, I should have kept that shit to myself.
I didn't give a fuck, bro. I was being transparent. Like, niggas thought
In
I
my
wasn't.
house, I'm farting all day. What do you think?
Oh, the nigga said his house smelled like shit and dewberries.
I bet.
You want some Febreze or a candle?
We'll send you a Febreze.
I'll send you a Febreze
It
or
smell like
and a
man
candle.
musk. That man
Man
musk
musk and
fragrance.
body odor.
Nah, that shit. Hey, no, I can't do it, bro. I had a roommate that was dirty for a minute, and I got in the barracks. I was like, yeah, Sergeant, I need to get out of this room. He's like, why? I was like, my roommate was dirty, and he smelled like he leave his shit all
Oh,
over.
that's that one dude.
And he was like, "Oh, I got you." Had to move out, and then I went back. I had to go back into that room months later with him to do an inspection on that room with the people in there, and he was like, "Damn!" But that I'm telling you, but that must hit you at the door, boy.
Listen.
you stick your
If
nose in that
you
bitch.
if
That
really
bitch
y'all
want
comes
some
was
candles,
mad.
I'll send you some candles.
Yeah, we'll send you some candles.
I'll send you some candles.
Help that man out, bro.
You don't have your house smelling like.
He don't have no bitches coming through anyway, so
Bro,
I don't know
look.
why.
Bro, man, why you want that nigga
Join
mad?
the Discord.
Yeah, definitely join the Discord.
Drop
Drop
your
a follow.
Discord link. Join the Discord. DM Marcus your address, and I will, or like PO box, whatever. I will send
DM
you,
Marcus your address.
Yeah, send us the address,
or
nigga.
your PO box, and I will
Don't
send
send
you
Mac
some
shit. You
candles.
pull it up.
I will send you some candles.
Dog Mac a menace.
Yo, Matt,
Nah, he came in here talking shit. What you doing?
Man, listen.
I had to plead
Matt
the
fuck
fifth.
around and pull up, and he on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Then your ass gone.
I just killed Jeffrey Dahmer. What you
Nah,
mean?
Buddha
I just
took
did.
and gone.
I just did society a favor. Oh God, what
Bruh, stop it.
what you think I'm about to do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry.
Not yet.
I'm just on go. I don't know why. It's the testosterone, really.
He's just coming up with.
I'm at
excuses for it.
I'm at that prime age to where that testosterone.
It's
is,
like a roid rage without the roid.
I stopped
like,
smoking.
what's happening?
I really stopped smoking.
That's
so
why he's on edge. That's what the fuck it
I
is.
stopped
Yeah.
smoking. I'm really into my fitness right now, so I'm drinking water. You know what I'm saying? So
Water gets you this cranked. That's
Nah, that
crazy.
nigga-
What's in
that
the
nigga-
water
he's
these
You'd be
days?
going through
surprised.
He's
You'd
going
be-
through nicotine withdrawals.
Not nicotine. He.
no, I don't smoke nicotine.
THC, baby.
Oh.
THC.
Oh, you stopped smoking?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder your ass on
Well,
roll.
I haven't completely quit, but I've definitely stopped smoking significantly as much as I used to.
No wonder your
but-
ass on roll.
But that actually affects your testosterone level.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the amount of weed you smoke, which is crazy. I didn't
How much was you smoking a day? If I
Alright,
may
what is
ask?
that
every
say?
day is what I'm saying. Like now, I
How do you
smoke maybe-
balance
how many
creating
blunts a day you
content
had?
that fulfills
One
your
or two?
passion with the need to
Okay,
make
that's
it
not bad.
profitable?
I wasn't smoking nothing
Especially
crazy.
after the
Shit, I
changes
know
in
people who smoke way more
audience
than that.
behavior
That's not bad.
due
Smoke
to
an O a
the
day.
pandemic.
Like, how do you do that?
For me, I just do what I
Some.
like to do, and I hope that other people enjoy it too, and they come in and they enjoy hanging out with us. That's really all we're about. I mean, if this goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If it don't, I mean, at least we still had fun.
You put in the socials, but not your.
Not my
Discord.
Discord link. Oh. Damn it, man. Stop putting out shit that I don't know.
All right, next time I'm gonna let you fuck up. That's it.
I'm done. Don't do that.
Yeah, send that address, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
Don't send the address, please. For
This
your
boy Matt
protection.
done stop. He think his testosterone got up a little bit. This man out here trying to fight people. Somebody get his pistol from him.
Bro, I used to take test boosters.
Did you really?
Yeah, in the army, cause my first line was like, yeah, I'm taking test boosters, and I'm like, why are you 29 years old taking test boosters? But he was like, yeah, it just
What is a test booster?
testosterone boosters, just
Oh.
little tablet pills.
Got you.
It helps you add natural testosterone level, but it's really just like a boosted vitamin pill. But that
Okay,
shit,
can you talk about making shows you love but also making money from them, especially when the world is so different after COVID?
Hello, motherfucker.
Thank you for the follow. We
Hello,
appreciate it.
that shit's hilarious. What did he say? Talk about shows,
I think he means like how do you like
like anime shows.
and thank you for more bits.
Nigga, I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen
Tier 100.
season 2.
No.
Hop on.
Okay.
I think he's
Jujutsu
I
Kaisen.
think he's talking about like the streams.
How do we what?
like, can you talk about how you making the streams, but also making money from them, especially when the world is so different after COVID?
I mean, I think what he's asking us is how do we find the balance of making something that we actually enjoy making, as well as making it profitable since COVID. Like,
Bro, get out the house, bro. That's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's that got to do with anything he just
he's
asked?
talking about since COVID. Like, what is that? What is that?
It's
What is that
only
contingent upon? Like,
Because he's right. Let's be honest. All the writing for all the shows that were on TV. How many of us in this room? have
Rioting?
seen- Like writing.
Writing.
Like, yeah, like all the shows that have come out since COVID started. How many of them are really good? Like, who's watching anything on TV right now?
I,
what do you mean TV?
Well,
Hold on.
not anime, not included. Like, I'm
So,
talking about TV shows.
for
like
example, when people were during COVID and people couldn't even go to work, a lot of their time was spent looking through streams on Twitch, watching TV shows and stuff like that. Since COVID
I
has
watch
ended,
So much anime.
Twitch views have dropped significantly because everyone's out doing their own things again. So I think that's what the question is like.
that might be it.
We need clarification, but I mean, we can't just be talking about a bunch of random shit. But I mean, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't watch TV, so I watch like anime or movies or like Netflix maybe, but I don't watch a lot of shit. Like,
I don't. I'm too busy doing other things.
I'll be on YouTube watching, you know, shit how to make instrumental shit, and I don't know. I don't really watch like mainstream TV or shit like that.
I
I don't
think
think
he's
he was-
specifically talking
I
about
think he's talking about like streaming. He's like, I think he's specifically talking about streaming. Well, I think all streaming's taking a hit right now. Everything's really taking a hit right now because people are just able to do more things. People are leaving and doing more shit.
But either way though, if if your content is good and you're talking about what people are going through, like it's relatable, it's prevalent, and what people
Probably.
are going through day to day, then
It's those kids next door, I'm gonna have to get their ass put out of the fucking apartment complex.
don't do that.
That's rude as hell.
But they're so fucking like they're just outside, just doing whatever. Like
They're
earlier, one of
kids,
them,
bro. What do you mean?
earlier one of them was playing the fucking. You don't have to live next to it.
I don't.
Earlier, one of them was playing a recorder, and he just had it hooked up to something, so it just nonstop blew, probably like a air gun or something, and it was hitting one high pitched note. He had his other brother in there screaming his ass off. I thought Mira was screaming because a moth was attacking her. I said, "What the fuck is going on?"
They was
He's like,
getting
"Stop! No!" I was like, "Is he
They
like?"
was getting that instrumental
First of
right,
all, I would
boy.
just like you to
They was
know,
recording over
if
there.
a moth came in while you were at work, I'm either hiding under the covers for. I'm not screaming.
They was trying to
I'm
get that
hiding
next-
under the covers for the rest of the day, or if it's in the bedroom, I'm out here now. This is where I live.
They
This
was
is
trying to get that
my
next
today.
mask off.
They was trying to do what?
They was trying to get that next mask off.
I'm done. Shut
Mask
up.
off. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, they was trying to get that bitch. They was like, we gonna find this bitch today. Percocet.
How do you create content that stays true to your creative vision while also keeping up with trends and market changes, especially in these unprecedented?
And we don't give a fuck about all that. No, I'm saying.
We
We pretty much just no, like you're actually hit that on the head. Like honestly, I kind of started this on a whim. I called Mac up one day. I was like, "Hey yo, I'm about to start trying to do a podcast," and Mac was like, "Fuck it, I'm down." And
Damn.
then from there it grew from Mac to Mac and Kevin, then Mac, Kevin, and Marlon, then Mac, Kevin, Marlon, and Ryan,
and Tyler.
then Mac, Kevin, Marlon, Ryan, Tyler.
Bro, we be having all kinds of friends over here, bro. We just be talking about whatever we want to talk about. We're not monetized by anybody, any sponsors
We've
or
been
anything like
reached out
that.
to
Like,
by a couple of people that
Yeah.
want that said that they would help us grow as long as we were willing to do certain things and make certain changes.
and we ain't on none of that shit.
I just think it's mostly about, you know, I don't want to have to compromise what it is I want to do. Like I see a lot of these guys out here, like a lot of the big streamers, like every time I see one and I'm like, damn, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I should do what they're doing. All of them end up getting in trouble because
Not
said
dodgeball.
good answer.
Cheer 100 good answer.
pay attention to chat. Ass hat. But yeah, bro, like we just I don't know, bro. I don't want to follow them niggas.
Is that his name?
Osama.
Asshat?
No, he kid said pay attention to chat. Ass hat.
Otsama.
It's my not
Otsama.
Otsama. And pay attention to chat. Ass hat is my notification. So if you're not paying attention, people can beat you.
Atsuma.
Otsama.
Is that
I
an
like
anime
that.
name? Is that an anime name? Atsuma.
I
Where-
think so.
That sounds familiar.
That sounds
Hold on,
close to
he said
Asuma. That's why.
Otsmo.
Nah, that's not what I was saying.
Otsmo?
Not Asuma Sensei.
Ot-
No, hell no. Don't do my dog like that,
That's
bro.
not an H. It's an SMOH. So it's either smo or sma.
Small.
Osmo?
Excellence is culture.
I can't read that. I'm blind.
No.
No. No anime name. It's
Oh.
not an anime name.
So that's his real name.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious. It sounded very
What's the culture from this? movie?
Japanese.
That's like.
Where are you from? If you don't mind us asking. Ask.
Ask.
We from the hood. Send us that address.
It's a German name.
See,
That's cool as shit.
that's what I said. It don't sound
So
very.
you in Germany? Bet. I've been there.
Left some shit swimming.
Nah, I ain't did that. I definitely bust one of y'all bitches down though. I ain't gonna lie. That happened.
I definitely left some shit swimming. over
That
there.
happened. Actually, it was 2.
I hate it here.
Capped.
I left some shit swimming in a couple places. I'm not proud of it.
On a back.
No.
That's about it.
In the
Wipe that
pool.
bitch up quick.
In the pool.
You. Oh no.
Bro,
I
I
was
actually love
wild.
German accents. I want to visit Germany.
It'd be wild. We go over there and we see a little boy look just like me. I'm gonna be like, ooh, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Papa.
Shut the hell up.
No, I cannot.
Can I speak German? I can speak a little bit.
Like very.
Nah, but
little.
that girl could.
Very little.
That girl could speak a lot of German. That shit was
Shut
crazy.
the fuck up.
That boy's testosterone doesn't kick back in.
Shit.
He is just on it, bro. He can't help himself.
Yeah, spoke like a couple words of English.
Honestly, I
That's
just
all
would
I
love to.
need.
Go punch.
Go
punch
over
the
there
punching
and-
bag.
What region
Visit
did you
everywhere.
visit? What region did you visit? I visited a couple places.
Stuttgart. That's the only place I was at, nigga. Like, I don't know any other place other than that. I didn't know the names, nigga. We took a cab. You know what I'm saying?
That boy was scared.
I went to I don't know. Shit, I got escorted everywhere I went. Basically, my first line, that nigga knew where to go. Boy, he took me, and we went. We was at that bitch. Only niggas in the club.
Where were you at?
Stupid.
Eglin?
Eglin. No, we didn't go to Eglin.
What base were you at?
I don't know. It was a transition.
He
it was
said
a
from
transition
all the
post.
cities, you know that one.
What?
Stuka. He says Stuka. All the city. That's what you know.
Is that what it was?
That's what you just said you were.
Odd City?
He's
No, he
saying
said
out of
of
all the cities
That's what you
in
were.
Germany,
Nigga, I don't
that's
know.
the
nigga.
one you
that's,
went to.
That's all I remember, nigga. It's not where we went to. We were in a transition post, nigga, and that's where we went, nigga.
He said-
I'm sure it was probably dead compared
Yes,
to.
sir, no.
I'm sure it was like here compared to Orlando, but I don't know where Orlando
Eglin Air
is in
Force Base
Germany.
was cool.
I didn't go to Eglin.
Did you take a trip to Amsterdam or you didn't?
Hell no. If I could have, I would have.
Yeah, we went to
I was there.
Amsterdam.
I was there 10
Bro,
days.
You know what's annoying? Anytime I talk
You could have
to my-
taken a trip.
Nah, we was on lockdown, bro. They was not letting us go nowhere, to be real. The fact that we went out, period, was crazy. You feel me? We had to sneak out that bitch. But my first line, Sergeant knew where to go, but I followed that nigga. That nigga was like, yeah, we finna go get some bitches. I was like, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm about to take this emotion.
Bitches? Oh, yeah.
He said, "Bitches, here we come.
German bitches? Yes, I'm with it.
Follow the leader."
You risked a demotion for that?
Absolutely.
What do you mean? We could have got demotion.
Written
Yeah,
up,
we could have got
discharge,
kicked. Discharge, chapter 14. We could have got all of that shit.
separation, art, bro.
Wrist, nigga. I was out there. I was like,
Bruh,
I'm
listen.
in Germany. I'm about to enjoy myself. Fuck all that shit.
Out of your fucking mind. That was back when the American dollar was worth something too. Oh, you
Oh,
out your
God.
fucking. I'm about.
$75 for some grade A box, bro. I promise you. $75 US.
Hey man, it said $75 for some
Grade A box.
How much is that in their dollars?
I don't even fucking know, but
It came out. I think we were at what? We were probably at about. What year was that?
New York City
2017,
is akin
probably
to
like
Berlin.
almost $100.
Both
Well,
are
a little over
vibrant
$100 in their
cultural
currency, probably.
hubs and the most populous cities in their respective countries. Los Angeles compares to
Munich.
Munich. Both cities are known for their entertainment industry. LA for Hollywood, Munich for its media presence. Chicago is similar to Hamburg. I went to Hamburg. I actually been to Hamburg. Both are major
Chicago.
port
So it's Chirac?
No, bro, it's not that. It's not.
Both are
He
major
said-
port cities.
he said
with a strong
Chicago, nigga.
industrial
He's talking about-
background
I don't think he knows what
and
Chicago is.
Yeah, no, he's talking about
The nice
he's talking about
parts.
the industrial part of Chicago, like
A
how
nice
they were
Oh.
you know crucial to the development.
Oh, okay.
Not-
I don't
the-
think he
not
know
the
about
gang
Chirac.
violence.
Yeah, he don't know about that. Better tell that nigga. He need
You
to.
don't know nothing about that. That boy violent.
Los Angeles?
He's talking about the
Munich?
He's
British
talking
part.
about the. He's
He
talking
said
about,
Munich and Los Angeles are similar because they are known for their entertainment presence.
Yeah. So
Alright,
Hollywood.
you got that.
He's talking about
Hollywood,
like the
California.
uppity side of
He's
it.
yeah. He's being very
You went to Chicago out of all the places.
yeah. Out of
In
everywhere
America?
you chose to go,
You went to
Chirac.
Chicago.
Well, it does have a major
I'm so
international.
glad you made it back home, my guy.
They do have a major international airport there, so
Yeah, I
that's
know.
why he probably.
Bro, can I ask y'all a question? Is it just me, or every time you get on a fucking plane, they want to stop you off in North Carolina?
Yeah,
Charlotte.
it's yeah.
Why?
It's a major hub.
Stop, bro. I hate it.
It's
I
either
can't,
it's that or Atlanta.
bro. I can't. Yeah, I can't stand it.
I'm not
Take
going
me-
to Atlanta, nigga. Atlanta?
I fucking hate
My
it.
It's
little
terrible.
brother.
I hate that at the airport. But what I'm saying is, when I get on the plane, listen. Here's what I want
I
to do.
was working there. Actually, I was working at the airport.
You were working at the airport. Oh my God.
That's not
Bless
that
you.
bad though. I mean,
Listen,
well,
What?
the international airport.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, that's.
Bless you. Hey, bless you. we have
he done more for
nothing
this
else to say.
country than the rest of us.
I would never.
Why were
work
you,
there.
wait, what were you doing at that airport? What
I
did
would
you
never
do
work
for a
at that
living?
airport, Atlanta, or New York, or LA, or LA. I would never work at or fucking Dallas. Fort
I'm not
Worth.
going to.
I would never work at any of them fucking airports, bro. Because if some shit happens, them 8 major airports are getting destroyed, nigga. Just saying. As far as
Probably
transportation,
not.
them bitches are major hubs. As far as what? As
No,
far as
probably not.
transportation, yeah.
Probably not.
Most flights are directed from those four.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
those
but-
four
but-
international
But
fucking.
in order to try to destroy
Fuck
those, they
that
have
shit.
they have fucking defensiveness that are out of this world. A place
not
that's gonna
arguing
get
that.
knocked off the map is gonna be a place like Orlando.
All right, there was a
They're gonna hit
little.
Orlando because they ain't shit
Orlando,
blocking
no
it.
way.
There was a
Easy.
little convention from Volkswagen. It was so fucking small, but they had to get us there. Totally overrated.
Totally overrated. Damn. Hey yo, bro. All I can say is, anytime I get on the plane and they say, "Oh, you're gonna have a layover in Charlotte," the first thing I say is,
I'm Gucci.
"Can't we just like this plane was going to Kentucky? Can't we just fly from Florida to Kentucky? Can't we just fly from Florida to Tennessee? Can we fly from Florida to wherever the fuck it is we need to go? This is an international airport too. Why do I have to go from one international airport to another international airport to go somewhere that's national?
He said he works in the event industry.
I don't even-
A
Ooh.
strange business.
Oh, so you like host like events like such as like
Just events, bro. I don't know. Like he didn't say all that shit.
Probably
Like,
like model cars and all.
or no, just like if
That's
he's
what my
talking,
brain went
if he's
to.
talking about events, he's
Promotion.
talking about like
promotion sales.
if you're having like TwitchCon or
I was thinking
or
like.
game or E4 stuff like that.
I thought you were talking about Volkswagen.
Well, yeah, he said
That's why he works in the event industry. So wherever
Volkswagen
his
was having an event, probably to unveil their newest line of cars. Or
That's
their
what I was gonna
newest-
say.
and he
yeah,
gets
yeah,
he
yeah.
got
Concept
sent
show or some
there
shit,
for
yeah.
I was
Volkswagen,
thinking
but
like old school classics and all that.
I think it's like they're not only contracted with Volkswagen. It's like that any company can hit them up and be like, "Look, we want to plan this event.
Once we
figure
get
it out
enough
for
money,
us."
I'm planning an event. It's gonna be an event. Watch.
Boats and hoes.
Oh my god. It's gonna be on dry land.
It's got a what? It's gonna be on dry land.
Boats and
I
hoes.
want a
It's
yacht.
gonna be on dry
I
land.
want
want
a
a
yacht,
yacht.
full
Why?
of bitches. Huh?
Why?
Just to have a yacht full of bitches.
Can I be? I don't want a yacht. I just want
So I
one
can
of
kick
those
their ass
like
off the boat if they bother. If they
little
know us.
boats
You putting out?
that are like not.
Bitch, I'm
little.
gonna swim. Go ahead.
What
I'm
are
sorry.
those like? I guess it's
Going
just
to
a
jail.
boat,
A
but
party barge?
no.
I want a party
But
barge.
I do want one of. Oh my god! I actually seen like a barge that was on like the fucking river,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, I could build a house on that shit and just go wherever the fuck I want.
People do in Louisiana.
I should do it. I should do it.
You could.
He said, "Damn, it's so nice to be a part of your group here. TwitchCon is a perfect explanation. I am one of the guys who build up the video walls and the hardware to play the media
Word.
to the walls. Holy shit!
That's cool as fuck.
So those screens and shit. So like when they walk on stage, they'll host like the major like concept event. So like Sony's major concept event and everything like that. When they're showing y'all the games on the background screen,
That's him.
he's doing all that. He's doing the assembly and the wiring for all that shit.
No, he's not.
Yo, if
Yeah,
I
bro.
How you gonna say what this
Well,
guy
well,
doing?
first
not
off,
doing?
let's be honest.
Out of all
That's
the
a
things
very strange job to say that you do.
that you lie about.
Yeah, to lie
Rocket
about.
scientist,
Like,
a
bro, he
brain
could've been out here
surgeon.
saying that
Like,
he was
he
all
could-
types
I could be
of
like,
There are so many
He
But
went
into
better
details.
lies.
I could be like, bro.
He went into detail.
I set up the sound PA system for Van Halen. Like that's you know what I'm saying.
Nobody,
Like,
yeah, but nobody's gonna.
I believe
that's not
you.
the first
No, no.
job that you would do. Like if you were gonna make
What
up
do
a
you
job,
mean?
you would say something like, "I'm a lawyer," and actually this, and this. Like he just told us a straight up profession.
It's a
I'm only.
strange job, but we are many.
Yeah, there's
We are
only two
many.
people I met that did that. The guy I used to work with, Angel, he used to do it for Disney. That shit was weird. He was like, dude, he's like, that's the best job you could ever have. I said, what? He said, yeah, bro. He said, you set up the stage, you let them go on stage, you get to order room service, do whatever while y'all wait, and then he said the only bad part is about breaking that bitch down at the end of the night. When the shit's over, he said, break it. He said, you think putting that bitch up is the bitch? He said, no, breaking that shit down
it's
and having
easier,
to
bro.
tote that shit.
Fuck that shit.
No.
That shit is easier. Breaking that shit down as opposed to setting it up. That shit sucks.
Yeah, breaking it up. I'd rather break it down than. I mean, I'd rather set it up to break it down. I want to be on the go team.
Hell no. You
We
work-
Really?
Oh well.
we are normally called
Because you're a
Usually it's the same team.
media technician.
I don't know. Maybe they have two different people or two different groups. but-
I ain't gonna lie, I'd
Or
rather be
video
assembling and
technician.
putting it together.
Or.
Because the one's taking the
Oh yeah, I knew that word. Only because I'm taking Duolingo. I'm refreshing my German. I'm Duolingo.
This nigga.
I am.
I'm back on Duolingo, nigga.
Bro,
I'm
you
on
need to be on it.
Duolingo and I'm
I'm
learning
learning Latin.
Spanish right now.
I'm refreshing my Latin.
Latin?
Yeah.
Why are you learning a dead language?
It's not dead.
Okay.
It's
There's no native. When they say something's a dead language, it doesn't mean that there's nobody that speaks it. It means that there's no native speakers anymore. The only reason why there's no native speakers is because that part of the world got conquered. There's no native speakers
Nobody
of.
speaks Latin, bro.
Huh?
Nobody speaks Latin.
There's a lot of places that speak Latin.
No, there's not.
Okay.
I wouldn't say places. There are a few people that speak Latin, but no country speaks Latin anymore.
That's not true either.
No large group of people speak Latin.
Right.
Like there's people who can speak Latin, but I'm sorry, I said it's a dead language. It's like nobody's.
Okay.
I'm just curious as to why you're learning that language. Like,
Why not?
it's just a flex, or
It's a skill.
Good call. Why are you learning Latin?
I was just curious.
Good call. I want to learn Latin for a couple different reasons. I just think that learning Latin, especially when a lot of the texts and stuff that our societies are based off of are,
Derived from Latin?
yeah.
I mean, okay, but like that still people. It's derived from it. Like so certain.
So
Words.
I like to go back to source material. I don't like everybody just telling me what they think something is. I would like to learn it myself to be able to go read
To
it.
learn Latin makes sense when you are going the way of a medicus.
Yeah, medical, because a lot of terminology in
Medicine.
in medicine, or
Yeah, the medical field.
in the medical field, yeah. Or,
Because of medicine. Like I just like to know shit. Like I'm also learning Navajo
Yo,
for no fucking
you should
reason.
give me one of those red
Navajo
cookies.
Indian.
Yeah.
You should learn Sumerian while you're at it.
I am.
Yeah, I
I
bet.
was literally about to set up a rabbit.
I
But
am.
then you
I'm
said-
learning. Okay, so I have. I'll tell you all the languages.
This nigga. Bro.
Wait, I'll tell you. I'll tell you all the languages I'm learning. I'm making pretty good. Right now, my lead language is Japanese. Because when I go back to Japan, I want to be ready.
You're taking all the hoes.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
God.
Cookies.
I'm going right back. I'm going right back over there speaking native this time. I can order all of us food, no hiccups, and introduce
Alright.
all of us and our jobs.
We have normal chocolate chip. We have oatmeal raisin. We had red velvet macadamia,
White macadamia.
white macadamia,
My bad.
and just normal sugar cookies.
Yeah, nobody.
All right, so I'm learning Irish just because
Except
He
this
said you
nigga.
look so satisfied.
I'm learning Irish, French,
Damn.
German,
There you go.
Haitian Creole, Navajo,
What are you gonna be, a linguist? Like, what are you doing?
Arabic,
Macadamia
Spanish,
is a nut.
Italian, Hindi, Russian, Latin, and Japanese. And I'm averaging right now. I'm averaging nothing less than a 75% in any of my classes.
You got time.
I know. I make
Shit.
time. It's a non-negotiable. I make sure I do at least one lesson every day from one of those, guaranteed.
One lesson from
Yeah.
every language,
Like a
for
tree
over the
nut.
weekend, yeah.
because like,
On Saturdays
but
and
like,
Sundays, I make every language.
what are you retaining? Like, you know what I'm saying? And
I'm
are you-
actually retaining a lot because I didn't know that I knew what or was until I literally read that. Like, it doesn't seem like it because I'm not practicing it as much as I would
Well, no,
like to
you're
every
learning
day.
like
But
9
once I-
different languages
yeah,
that are
No, it's not a
Completely
hard
different.
nut.
completely different.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more of a
The
it's a
mo-
softer tree nut out of all the tree
Part of
nuts.
it.
What are you talking
You should
about?
talk about the
man?
macadamia.
Me
Yo, it's white
and Oxmo
macadamia.
over here are having a whole conversation without you. Mind your business.
It's white macadamia chip. It's like a chocolate chip, but it's white chocolate.
All right, macadamia is a nut. So he asked what macadamia was, and I said it's a type of nut. It's a tree nut. And then he's like, "Is it a hard nut?" And I was like, "No, it's more of a softer nut."
Like a cashew.
Yeah, we're just having our own conversation.
It's not white macadamia nut though. It's white macadamia nut.
So you're eating several soft nuts.
Yes.
No way.
I'm done.
I kind of live in that. Never mind.
I did. I don't know, bro. Like, I guess a part of me was only gonna learn 2 languages.
That nigga wants to be an international linguist.
Nah.
Translator.
Bro, this
I'm
nigga,
him.
This nigga Mac. A part of me only wanted to learn 2 major languages, and then I was just like, well, how many languages? Like, what's the most amount of languages somebody has learned and been able to retain?
The,
Not
on-
points.
the only way.
Hey!
The only way I would want to learn another language is if another language was my, like, the language I grew up speaking was not English. I can speak English, so there's like, I don't really.
I don't
need
want
to-
people. So with my,
I speak the most, the
yeah, but
most
here's the thing.
Common.
widely spoken language in the world.
But let me ask you a question.
So-
if you're sitting inside a room full of because I honestly plan on this going somewhere. I plan on sitting in a room with multicultural people, and I don't want anybody in the room speaking something that I may not know. And I want to be able to speak to my business associates
Right,
in
but if
the
you're,
room.
but if you gotta
in the
realize if
room.
you're gonna be in that room, there's gonna be people in there translating because not everybody else is gonna be able to.
It doesn't
speak
matter. And
9
I,
different
but
languages.
I don't want to have to rely
And
on
even
somebody.
if you
I
can-
don't want somebody to have to. That's what I'm.
But
let me
how?
finish.
But I'm saying, like, how well are you gonna be able to learn all?
Well,
of
that's
these
why I
languages
said
well,
originally
you
I
know what I'm
only
saying?
wanted to learn 2 languages, but I found out that there have been multiple people, and it's not like there's a large group of people. The guy who learned the most languages in the world, he's still alive today and retains knowledge of each one of them to speak them at least on an everyday casual level. Was some Japanese guy. I can't remember his name specifically, but the guy outside America was somebody named Samuel something. And he spoke 68. The guy in Japan speaks 148, 143 different languages.
Right, but how long do you think it took him to be
It didn't. Well,
fluent
the guy.
in all those languages?
It doesn't. So I won't be. I don't need to be fluent. I just.
But
need
you're
to
talking
be able,
about being in a business room.
Yeah, as long as I can understand the basics, then I can tell whether or not
Basics.
the translator's being honest with me. And honestly, if this goes somewhere and I have more time on my hands, then I'll be able to speak more of them fluently. I plan on having multiple wives anyway. I'd like to have a wife that didn't speak, that me and her could speak in a language that nobody else in the house can speak.
That's crazy.
Why?
He plotting behind y'all back, man. I'm just kidding.
I heard
Do you
it.
think that Mira's not going to find out? Mira would see me speaking a different
Okay,
language.
how
They gonna
old
be
are
speaking
you guys?
Pashto
I'm
and she gonna be
33
like-
and I have so much. I'm having so much fun right now. I'm drinking. I've been drinking for the last 4 hours. Not much, but a bit.
Alcoholic.
I will now go to the kitchen,
Fetching a new
fetching
drink.
a new drink.
I'm 30. I just tell people I'm 30.
Oh, he's German. Yeah, he be.
I'm
the
same
27.
person?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, they be sipping on that.
How
shit.
old are you?
Like,
And that's some good shit over there. Don't cap. That beer
oh
over there
yeah,
was
yeah.
fire.
Oh yeah,
They drinks over there was fire in a
Are you
bit.
Marcus's age?
No, he's
What?
younger than me.
Like 23?
He's 27.
All right, so that's.
28.
Mac is 28.
28?
Yeah.
Damn. I was off by one.
I knew
My
he was
bad,
around
Mark.
our age.
Oh, your birthday just passed.
He's like, he's younger than me, nigga. I'm
Like 6
2
months.
He
years
said
younger than
Germans
this
don't
nigga.
drink all the time.
Alright.
Not all the time.
All right, and
But when y'all
Marlon,
do
how old
drink,
are
they're
you?
good. And he put a smiley face. So he
28?
was,
Yeah. How old do you think we are?
I thought y'all were young as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
the
What?
only young one that comes here is really Daisy, Say,
And Issa.
and Issa.
Yeah.
You thought how old did you think I was?
Bro, I thought you were younger than us. All right, so I knew he
That nigga
was
went to
around
school
mine and
with us.
Marcus's age, right? I thought you were young as hell. Like I thought you were like early 20s. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
No. I just look like it. That's why Marcus be getting on my ass. He just roasted me the other day.
Everybody that comes over here, except for Daisy and Say and Issa, are all our age. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's it.
shit, I thought Zay was younger than us.
Boy, yeah, bro. I had to break that news to
He
my
said
dog
you're
the other
no older than 23. Thank you.
day. The
appreciate
cookie
that.
dude is no older than 23.
Black don't crack, baby. I'm gonna look this good forever.
I don't know. You bring Tyler in here, this shit must have folded or something, creased.
That's a different black, man.
I don't know what
That's
type
what
of
happens
black
when you
that
do
is.
crack. No, I'm just playing. I ain't even gonna do my black.
Bruh, you bruh.
I am
Slime.
You know,
If you
prison
black
do
and
that
you do
too.
crack, it cracks. But like, if you black and you don't do crack,
I need an oatmeal raisin. I've been trying.
yeah,
not to.
but them bitches ain't nobody hitting them.
Don't dodge that
Them
open
bitches
racing,
busting.
Not touching them.
I'm about to bust them. You can just leave them here. You ain't gonna eat them.
I'm not.
You really not, bro?
We got
You don't
cookies
fuck
at the
with
other.
oatmeal?
We got cookies at the house.
You don't fuck with oatmeal raisin?
I do, but I got these trash ass chocolate chip.
These oatmeal raisins is him. I ain't gonna get out.
Bro, if I
Fuck.
knew that Daisy wasn't coming this week, I would have just made cookies.
She told
instead.
us this last week.
I wasn't in here last week. I was sick.
It
Yeah,
took-
she told you specifically.
It took you.
I was sick.
It took you till like an hour ago to remember that though. I don't even remember she said that.
She said that last week I won't be here for the next 2 weeks. I got a wedding.
Yeah.
A
Yeah, I was
bachelorette
sick. I
party
don't
and
remember
a
shit.
wedding the next following week.
I don't remember that.
You weren't paying attention.
And I don't even know who the fuck.
He left before that because Daisy said that after the podcast.
She
See,
said it when she first got here, too.
see,
Oh, see,
Before
that's
you got here.
Oh, see, that's
I don't remember that,
'Cause I remember her saying that
and I don't even know who the fuck she talking about because I ain't getting invited to no wedding.
because it's a homegirl.
I ain't getting invited to no wedding.
That purple on your shoes reminds me of Barney.
All you gonna try to do is sleep with the bridesmaid?
So
I asked her the same question when we went outside, right after
I'm gonna have a good time.
What?
I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be a good time. For a good time.
You was
That boy Mac gonna
That
end
was
up
way too many good times.
You gonna end up with a mini one.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hell no.
All right, that good time.
Well,
Your
eventually.
testosterone is up. Yeah, you gonna have a good time.
Yeah, bro.
all
I've
right.
been. I don't know why, but I've been craving sugar, bro.
Yo, question. Have you seen that video? I think it's from America's Next Top Model or Bad Girls Club where they're talking to all of the contestants.
Yeah.
And one of the girls is like,
Double
yeah, I had
homicide.
twins.
That's,
but, like,
Jocelyn.
Yeah.
I got an abortion. Bitch said, ooh,
Damn.
double
Damn.
homicide.
That's just Jocelyn shit.
Like, bitch.
So I need to give you
That
all
shit was
names
hilarious.
before I destroy the kitchen. Cookie Dude, Critical White Shirt Guy, Lovely Febreze Mommy, and Personal Cam
Afro dude.
Afro
38.
Dude.
I'm not 38. I'm 28. I'm 29. That's shit. I'm older
You're
than
Critical White Shirt Guy.
I like that.
That is clean.
Bro,
I'm
and
getting
he
that on a
always
shirt.
wears white shirts too.
I'm getting that on a
That's
shirt.
crazy.
Where is a savage?
I
don't
actually
wear
love
white
those.
shirts.
Bro, we're gonna get a
white
picture of you.
polo?
Bro, that's going on merch. Critical white shirt.
Critical white shirt. What does that even mean?
Means that you're very critical about
Very cool
everything.
white shirt.
And you got a white shirt on.
I guess.
He said, "Love you."
Oh, he pissed off Mac. Mac don't like that.
I'm not mad.
Matt been on Go since he got here. Matt was just talking shit to everybody. KT joined the chat, and Matt was on KT's neck too. Matt need to sit down. You can't get this nigga a pistol right now because he pull it.
No, I got one.
He ready
He
to
said,
pull
"No
it.
homo.
No
it's
homo.
safe."
It's too late. He didn't say pause.
Yeah.
No homo.
He
Wait,
said
wait.
he said it after he said "love you." I just now read "no homo."
He got somewhat safe. He should have put that all in one setting though.
Bro, I was telling him, bro.
Love you,
know,
pause.
bro. You know who tried to message me? 261 about that portable AC.
Y'all not finna do this. Y'all
Right.
not finna do numbers.
Right, not during the podcast.
Like y'all not finna sit here and
I
cold.
told you not to give me a personal number.
Cause I'm finna go knock on 262.
261.
Oh, okay, 261.
All right, you can knock
Bro,
on the
I'll
door.
go with you.
You're not
I'll
gonna-
keep from the
you're
good.
not
I want to
gonna-
know what she looks
Y'all
like.
not, y'all ain't. You're not gonna leave.
Huh?
You're not gonna leave.
It is safe in Germany.
Your
It
testosterone's
is
too high.
safe.
You can't go.
No.
Why I can't go?
You cannot go.
Ma'am, I heard you had a bathroom leak.
Oh, and she gonna be like, oh, I got some piping in here for you to fix. But she young and fertile. She ain't getting rid of it.
No way.
Yeah, she our age.
Yeah.
She's actually younger than us.
She
bro.
went to Heritage.
2017. I can't read that. My eyes are bad.
What's her ethnicity?
261. What that mean? I work at an apartment complex.
She She white.
with red hair. and
It's
a
an
fatty,
apartment
bro.
number.
She got
Yo, staging.
she got-
I'll be right back.
She got and she.
I'll be right
Matt,
back.
Matt, when I say she got the dumpy, at first I didn't believe it.
You
'cause-
said she got.
I told
Bro, you trying to?
Bro, yeah, he called. Like, I'm gonna be honest. He called it. He said, "Hey, bro, that girl who's about to move in got that." I said, "No way." And then she was outside the other day, inside her trunk. I said, "Damn!" I said, "Who the fuck is
I
that?"
started screaming.
I said, "Who the
Bro,
fuck
I'll
is
go
that?"
knock on her door right now and be like, "Oh, is this your cat out here?
She gonna look at
Do you know whose it is?"
She don't want shit to do with you right now, but she want light skin.
They got
She
a
want
straight
light
up-
skin and niggas.
They got a stray dog out here.
It's alright. Mac can stand out there. I bet she shows up.
Roof.
Mac is fucking on one, bro. She gonna snatch your ass into the house. You gonna be trying to get away.
No, I'm not.
Clawing
Yes,
at
you
the
is.
floor.
Get away.
Yes.
No, she gonna sweet talk Mac in the house. She gonna flirt Mac.
Right.
Right
Mac
this
go-
way.
Mac gonna be like this at the door. No, bitch, I need to go home. I'm telling you, bro, don't go in there.
I got a minute.
Bro, it's so funny. I was talking. I was like, "Yeah, you toxic." I told her out the gate. I know you're
She
toxic.
said, "Shut the fuck up, Marlon." That shit had me fucking. I said, "Bro,
More
I-
biddies!
oh my god." I have 6 minutes to roast you. I go to the kitchen.
We have 6 minutes to roast him.
We got 6 minutes to roast too.
You've already been roasting him all day.
Ooh.
Oh, son.
Oxmo.
But I guarantee you post a picture in there, what you look like, I'll flame your stupid ass.
You might do it.
Oh, nah, I will. You said I got 6 minutes to roast you, nigga. I need
6 minutes.
8 minutes, 30 seconds.
Who gonna Kevin Hart?
How you
your
gonna,
ass?
bro? How you gonna roast on somebody?
He came in here trying to fry because of our environment, nigga. What the
He
fuck?
was, that's asking serious questions.
You know most podcasts start from home now.
That's where.
He came in here
Yeah, he
flaming
did
this shit
start
up.
He
roasting
did.
us.
He did come in here.
He did.
Like, how you gonna have these talk about these topics, but you look like you're poor as shit?
I like him.
I mean, he's not wrong. We got a sheet. We got a fucking curtain right there with a white stain on it. It look like we just been nutting all through this bitch.
Wow.
Wow,
That's
I didn't
not-
even see that.
That
bro.
wasn't my interpretation at all, but
I
okay.
can't breathe.
Hey, what y'all be doing in y'all spare
But
time? when
nobody's-
We're not here.
Nobody's
Okay.
poor. That's why I laughed. I was like, okay, you can say that, but nobody's
But
poor.
I don't think none of us are really poor.
Fuck.
We live in a house.
Nigga might
Can't be that poor.
Nigga might be broke, but no, I'm just playing. No.
Broke is temporary. Poor is eternal.
Hey, yo, listen. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Bro, did you see the new bitch moving in?
This nigga. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The new
I
bitch.
just thought about it.
Which new bitch? You just said there was a new bitch. This we were just talking about it.
We get a new bitch every week.
Bro, can we talk about something other than your job that we can't
I'm
Like,
sorry. It was
talk
one
about
that-
too?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
So you get fresh supply of bitches every week, Marlon. Where the bitches at, bro?
I don't get a fresh
I
supply.
don't never see you.
I
with no
like
bitches,
my
bro.
job.
Yeah, we ain't shitting where we eat, bro.
Huh?
We ain't shitting
I
where
like
we
my
eat, bro.
job.
I'm not saying that. You ain't got a shit where you eat. Know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta go in your apartment anytime.
Okay.
And there's one
So
apartment we don't go
anytime
into
you're in there, it's
together.
30 minutes or more worth of work. That's all.
I
I like
I only
my
need
job.
30 minutes. Shit.
I like my job. No conflict.
No,
of
because then the
interest.
first time he says no to the bitch or gets in a relationship and says he can't anymore, bitch is now at the office. He sexually harassed me.
Yeah, bro, y'all tripping.
Y'all
Yeah,
smart.
y'all
This
just
is why we don't go into
y'all
Miss
gotta
Nettie.
move right.
This is why we don't go into Miss Nettie house by ourselves.
You
in
just
the
gotta
first
move
place.
right. You
What
feel
you
me?
mean move right?
You gotta
no
move
moving
right.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Karen's on your ass.
Oh God.
Why you slept with such and such?
I'll drop Miss Karen off too, bro. I ain't worried about
You
it.
nasty duck.
I don't
I
even
love
know.
Miss Karen.
I don't
but
know
you-
who y'all
Bruh,
talking
I would
about.
straight up look at Miss Karen and be like, you try walking in the house and saying no.
But like,
Like,
yo,
do-
you
she
see
do-
what I look like. You see what she look like. You do the math.
Boy, Miss Karen surprised me the other day. She was talking about our supplier, our TKO rep's wife, and I was telling Marlon, I was like, boy, Kevin's wife is bad. And Miss Karen said, she is fine. I said, Karen. I said, Karen. She said she is put together. I said, Karen, I didn't know you went that way.
Put
Karen said,
together.
I can understand.
I don't, but I will for her.
Bro, no,
Period.
No, Kevin got a baddie.
Never does.
Kevin got a bad bitch.
I don't know who that is. So.
That's the guy who hires who gets all of our illegals to do all of our other work that we
Dude,
don't want to do.
I got called out on TikTok the other day
For
because this girl posted this video, right? And she was like,
The hell?
it was like a little skit, and it's one girl's asking her, she's like, so you're bi, right? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, so you date guys? She's like, yeah. And you date girls? And she's like, ah. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, well, they're pretty and they're intimidating to talk to.
Who? Oh, I thought
This girl on TikTok. TikTok was
I thought
talking
one of
about
y'all
how she's
shitty.
bi,
Bro,
but
that was
she hasn't
fucking.
dated
That was my
girls.
dog infected.
Girls
I thought you
are
said
intimidating to talk to.
Yeah, for other girls.
How the fuck?
You're a
Some
guy,
girl-
you don't get it.
Some girls are.
That's why I don't get it because I
No,
feel like
some
girls are
some
easier
girls
to
do-
talk to, especially
no.
if you're a female girl.
No.
No, pretty girls, bro,
thinks other,
are
girl-
rude
other
as
girls
fuck.
do think other girls is intimidating, bro. For real.
But
Yeah.
but they don't think guys are intimidating.
No.
We're just dogs.
They're the opposite
Because
sex.
guys have thrown themselves at them their entire lives, whereas pretty women aren't throwing themselves at other pretty women. Does that make sense?
No, but that what is that? As far as intimidation is what I'm saying.
Because
You're gonna be less
Listen, it was
intimidated.
just a skit.
I know.
Anyway.
But this is real psychology, though, for real.
Anyway,
though, like,
dude in the
legit.
comments was like, and all you bitches date a muscular guy with a beard who's either into video games or has some type of hobby collecting things. And I was just like,
It's a very vague description of anybody because
No.
anybody does those things.
No.
Bro, fuck him.
bro,
Both.
no,
Fuck
because
him.
that's me.
That's why I started looking at
Like,
my
that's why I got called out. I was like, damn, because, like, I'm not only that bitch.
That's a wide
Unless I'm
net.
drunk. Drunk me is different.
That's a very wide net.
No,
though.
bro.
Muscular,
video games,
bearded video
he
game
collects-
man.
And he collects stuff.
But that's a wide ass net though.
No.
There's not a lot of niggas that are doing all four of those things.
He said or.
Yeah,
But he does all of
yeah,
it.
but that's what I'm saying. Why he had to hit me on the head with all four of those? All those ors are ands for me. There's no ors here.
But most guys do that, and
No.
except
No.
for the beard shit, like
Or have muscles.
No, and
Bro, look at Ryan.
have
Ryan has
muscles.
muscles,
But
has no
beard.
beard.
But he's into video games.
has most of those things. It's a
Yeah,
wide
but,
ass
but
net.
that's what I'm
bro.
saying. Why I gotta have all four?
That's you, nigga. I don't know, nigga.
Bro,
That's why I said I felt it.
it's broad, maybe like for the guy standard, all right. But every
said-
single bi girl does get with a man that's like this. Every bi girl who can't talk to
That's a
women
lie.
gets to a man who looks like
That's a lie.
this.
There's a lot of these poly bitches out here running around.
All right,
with two
poly
ugly
is
bitches.
different. Poly is different.
They got an ugly man.
It's
and
a
an
bi
ugly bitch.
girl who can't talk to a man, like who cannot talk to women.
I'm back, and now a fart sound for 0 bits. Yeah, fucking J Twister is a clown. There's a lot of sounds you can do for 0 bits. They're funny, but they have.
I get where you're coming from.
No, I just don't understand how it's hard for a woman to talk to another
Bro, he's still
woman
stuck on that.
as
That's
opposed
why I said
to
I
a
get where
man.
he's coming from.
That's no,
but
because that's
it's like reality, though. You really.
Because-
Can I be honest?
What's easy to do is not going to be intimidating. Like I said, men
Alright.
have been throwing themselves at that.
As a girl, as a woman
I
who,
feel like
who
it's-
can speak on this, I can tell you why. All right, first of all, growing up, women are way more critical of other women. Like, girls are way more critical of other girls than a man ever will
when
be.
you say critical, what do you mean?
Like, they're rude as hell. They're mean to girls.
They'll pick you
Like,
apart.
yeah,
Girls
other
is
girls
mean
are
to
mean
each
to
other,
girls.
bro.
Yeah, like, they're terrible.
You never seen girls be mean to each other, bro?
And then,
Yeah.
Like
I love
little
sister.
girls?
No.
Girls
Growing up in general.
In the elementary
Have you seen
school,
girls
okay.
High school.
destroy each
Women,
other's
if
character?
we're talking about women sit there and lie and sugarcoat to each other and say that,
No,
oh,
no,
you're
no, no,
pretty,
no.
you're
all right,
this,
those
you're
are
that.
friends.
No, to random bitches that are
I've lost
ugly,
my
like, oh,
thing
you're
for my
beautiful,
feet.
your body is amazing, like, no.
All those bitches on Fresh and Fit don't really act like that. Bro,
I'm
listen,
talking
Sorry,
about
I'm
women
talking
in
about
general,
real
bro.
women.
I'm talking
All right,
about
real girls. Okay,
Real women.
growing
Real women
up,
are
that's
mean
how
as
girls
fuck to
are.
each other, bro.
So,
Mean Girls? You talking
No,
about that
girls are.
movie?
all right,
Like, girls are really mean like that, bro.
Hell
like
no.
that, bro. You
put it to you like this: this girl
You
that
should be
Mary was
lying to
hanging
each other.
out, this girl that Mary was
That's-
hanging out with, her best friend Punky Spice, the one that was here that one time. She was hanging out with a girl named Kelsey. Kelsey, in front of Mira's face, acted like you're saying. She put on that fake face. As soon as Mira wasn't around, her attitude with AJ totally flipped. She's like, I don't even know why Mira's talking on certain situations when look at how her relationship is going. Not knowing that her man was asking me, hey, yo, how did you talk your wife into that type of relationship? Because that's the type of relationship I want to live. But it's the concept of behind each other's backs, they will be backstabbing. Like, man, if I got a problem with a man up front, me and you are 9 times more likely to be like, bro, I don't fuck with you, get away from
Which
me.
is why I don't understand how women can say talking to another woman is more intimidating than speaking to a
Because
man.
a woman
who's
will lie to
black.
you. She'll
Yeah.
pretend to be your
because,
friend,
alright, with
learn
a
all your
man,
secrets,
all right,
and use
hold
that
on,
against you.
hold on. With
So
a
how-
man, you
how's
know
that
exactly
intimidating?
what to expect, right? As a woman, I know what to expect when a man approaches me or I approach a man. I know what I'm expecting depending on, like, if I see them, depending on how they
Oh,
look
sorry,
and
guys.
how they act,
Just
I know
curious
exactly
about
what I'm
my
going to expect from the man I'm talking to.
Okay, wait a minute. No. Okay, so critical white shirt guy, critical thinking white shirt guy.
Critical thinking white shirt guy. Damn.
Critical
So
white shirt guy.
you gotta emphasize that because nobody else is
T.S.
critically thinking.
No,
Like,
he said critical white shirt.
Why
guy.
am I that?
added thank you.
why am I?
Because you're critical and you're wearing
Why
the
am I
right
critical?
shirt.
What is critical? Like critical to me sounds like nigga, you over the top, you about to blow. Like
No, it's
not-
criticism.
this nigga's
like,
on critical
like you
level,
like to be
like-
real critical about things. Like you very
Critique things
on
down
things,
to a T.
like for
on
no
point.
That's a
reason.
different word though.
No,
Like,
No,
That's
critiquing is a good
It's not
example. Like where
critical.
you
Yeah, but critical is just like to a point. Like if you get a critical hit in a game, it's because you hit a specific target. Critical hits are because you're hitting a major target. Like he's saying that you're critical because you like you are always focusing on the finer details.
I'm exacerbating things. Is that what he's saying?
No,
Like,
you're kind
you're
of
just
like
focusing.
pinpoint.
when you're critiquing it down to a T so you get a
You're
better
pinpoint.
understanding. You're just trying to get
Precise
a better
speech, bro. Like
yeah.
it's not a bad thing.
isn't that what we're
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah, bro.
All
It's not a
right,
bad
he's
thing.
just saying that you're. He gave us all nicknames. You're a critical
do?
white
Change my,
shirt guy.
change
He
my
said-
fucking name. No, I'm just kidding.
And
He said
aggressive
he said-
critical white shirt guy.
This mean ass nigga.
Testosterone, over aggressive, checkerboard hair, having that.
But no, to answer your question, we are not a couple. Marcus and I are a couple.
What?
He thought that she
He
was
asked
married.
if we were a couple.
Oh no,
Yeah,
my girlfriend is
no.
not here.
No.
His girlfriend is sleeping.
But no. If when I go talk to a guy, I know exactly what to expect from a guy. Like I know how most guys are going to react because that's the majority. All right. Whereas when I go and talk to a girl, all right. Girls can act fake to your face, but they're not. Like a lot of them are not real, and they're very fake behind your back. They're talking shit.
From a girl's perspective.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time. As a girl, this is what girls are.
But that's intimidating to you because they lie.
I don't really find it intimidating. I just prefer
But that's
not
what
to.
you were saying. That
No,
women
that's
are-
what the girl said.
But you
She said
agreed with that.
All right, because
saying,
I'm a bi
Because
girl
most
who's
women-
sober, will not go up and talk to other girls because I don't like.
She's the fear of rejection.
No, it's not even that. I just don't like their attitudes. Like I approach things so much differently when I'm
So-
drunk.
it's not an intimidation thing. Is that's just her? That was her.
There's that critical part.
You don't agree with that part.
Dude, it's like I don't approach women sober
She
because
doesn't approach women who she thinks are better looking. than
that either. Absolutely not. I
Like,
will
she's
not even.
intimidated
I
by
won't even
girls.
look at
Intimidation.
them too long.
This is a
Like,
part of
she-
invitation.
Like certain guys won't. I've seen
Nice.
certain guys back off of that too. They'd be like, "Oh no, dude, she's too hot. She ain't going for me, nigga. If you don't go talk to this bitch,
All you gotta do is make her laugh and you won.
that's it.
I'm being honest, bro. All you gotta
Introduce
do-
yourself and then let her talk herself into your bed.
You, bro. I'll talk to any bitch, any nigga. I don't get intimidation.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
What?
Any dude?
No, like
Yeah.
I'm just saying that from the standpoint she's saying like
Yeah, bro.
women are more intimidating than men.
Yes.
But me personally, I could talk to a guy like that I don't know or a female that I don't know and like without
All right,
intimidating.
if I'm
like,
just trying to make friends, I can go talking to anybody.
Hashtag
All right, but
part of the
I think
internet.
as someone who's like bi,
Hey, yo, he said, "I am the internet. I cannot change your name." Hashtag part of the internet.
so you're talking about from
Is this
like a
hot
hooking
sauce?
up standpoint.
Just
not even hooking up. Like if
just
I'm
even,
attracted to a girl, I'm not just gonna walk the fuck up to her and be like, "Damn, you fine ass mama." Like who are? I'm not that person unless
she's
I'm
tipsy.
drunk.
When she's tipsy, she listen.
But that's what I'm
Jokira
saying.
is horny for
There's-
titties. I don't know why.
There's even certain women, just say that girl has a beautiful dress on, they're intimidated to go ask her, "Oh, where you got your dress from?"
That is hot sauce.
There's some girls that's
anyway.
intimidated like that.
Brad, listen, I'll put it to you like this. Mira so aggressively hits on girls when she's drunk. I'm afraid we're going to jail.
Hey bitch, give me that pussy.
Bro, we were out on a dinner date. Mira's 2 drinks in.
No way.
The waitress comes back to our table. I make a bet. I said, I bet I can get her number.
2
for you again.
mojitos.
Mira said, bet. So she come back. I'm like, I start spitting my game just a little bit, find out the girl name or whatever. Mira goes, that's crazy. So what are you doing tonight? She goes, oh, I don't know. She goes, I know what you could be doing.
I really
And
did.
then bit her lip. I said, no!
I
And the
really
girl
did.
turns beet fucking red,
Beet red.
holds up her stuff like this, and then just like slowly walks away. Mira said she was into it. I said,
She
what
was.
the fuck? Bro, Mira went in. Bro. And this is when
I don't
both,
think that was. I think because she wasn't expecting that. That's
bro,
why
we were both. This was when we both first got together. We were both small. I'm just fresh out of the military.
She was
Mira's
throwing
small.
off.
Bro,
She ain't know what
she
to
wrote
say.
a number on the fucking ticket.
Yeah.
She really did.
She
She
didn't know
wrote her
what to
number on
say.
the receipt.
Bruh.
I know what you could
Mirror,
be doing.
yeah, Mirror looked at her, then
Bro.
looked at me, then looked back at her. I said, "Oh, damn!" Mirror was trying to toss this bitch up, bro. Bro. When I tell you, she was white, fair skinned.
I don't think that would work with me though.
How do you know?
I know what you could be doing. Cause that just sounds thirsty as fuck.
No, I don't think it's
She's a
possible to
woman.
send
Yeah,
photos.
yeah.
No,
and
that's what I'm
here.
saying. Like from,
It's
If
not
you
gonna- yeah, it's not
join the
gonna compromise.
Discord,
I don't think
you can send it to
I don't
Marcus's
think I can run that.
Discord link.
I feel like I could with a little bit more
And-
conversation.
Probably get your pictures through there.
Yeah, you can. You can go to my Discord link. Definitely go there. What up?
I'm just saying, like I would have to have
Bro,
a
yeah,
little bit
that's
more
what I said. She makes me
conversation.
feel like we're going to jail, bro. Bro, that's
But
not
she
even
can
the
say
only-
that though.
Yeah,
like,
but that's not the only time she's done some shit like that, bro. Listen, bro. When I tell you, Mirror makes me think we're going to jail.
nah, she alright.
What do
It's
you
a
mean,
female,
bro?
You
It's
probably
cool
can't
when
say
she do it.
Right.
It's
Probably
cool
when I
they
do it. Yeah. Fuck.
Fuck them, bro. Finesse 2 times, hit that shit on the head. It's cool when they do it, but when I do it, it's a problem. Fuck 'em.
That shit
Listen.
crazy.
Bruh.
Sober Mira would never be that ballsy. Drunk Mira is a different breed. Okay, like I
Sober,
can't.
drunk, I fear no woman.
All right, that's cool for you.
I
You
don't
be
get
on
it.
go.
I don't get, but
I'm
I
not
still,
that
no, I'm just
person.
saying that to say like I don't know why.
You said no
I don't get why. I don't get why niggas be afraid to talk to her. Just talk to her, bruh. At least she could say is no or like get the fuck away from me.
Bro, listen. I understand why some niggas is upset only because I've been doing some
So
research
you
into this.
see
You
how
gotta
much
take
like-
L's
No,
to get
bro,
dubs.
some of these L's that these bitches are giving out now are not L's that we had to take. Like back in the day, bro, when I was in school, if a girl told me no, she told me no. Now, some of these niggas is asking the wrong way. Listen, this is what I tell all my young niggas. I'm like, do not ask a girl shit in text form. Because these girls are just taking like, I seen one where this guy was like,
You
talking to-
already lost if you trying to hit on a bitch over text. You feel me? Like
He was going to school with the girl. And he was like, "Look, we hang out a lot after school, whatever, what have you. Like, would you like to go out with me?" She took this nigga's picture, took his post, posted it on her Snapchat story, and said, "Where have we come to this point in America where this guy thinks he has a chance with me?" And put that on her actual Snapchat story.
I feel like bitches been like that, but like he fucked up.
I was never like that.
Bro, I never had no problem. See,
Mm.
maybe that's just privilege because I never had no girl do that shit to me.
He probably was ugly as fuck. He's probably out of his league.
I don't think ugly guys have that reaction. It's when you don't know how to talk to a girl. Like when you're very
Them be the
lame
niggas-
in your
It
conversation.
be the ugly
That's when
niggas
you
that
get a
be-
reaction
that-
like
it
that.
be
I,
them-
I'd say it happens
That's one of
more
the
now.
same. If you an ugly,
I would-
goofy nigga, you probably ain't got no game. You can't talk to bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's probably 1 and 1. Like, cause
I was telling him how I
When you
did
call
understand
a
how
woman
138
bitch, is
was
it
with
okay?
his bitch.
Oh yeah, that's
We would get in real
That's
trouble
different.
here.
That nigga's eyes cocked like a
So,
pistol. That nigga at least 350.
It's not illegal or anything to call a woman a bitch in America, but
you know, like lumberjack.
depending on a bitch, she's
But
gonna
he ain't
get
got no
like
muscle,
you could
he
get
just
mad.
fucking
She could
built
get
like a
mad,
milk
but
dud.
that's about it. What's she gonna do? Hit
You
someone?
look like
Okay.
Dr. Eggman.
I will never openly call a female a bitch either. I just say that on here just because we chilling.
I will.
Like, I don't call.
Wait, what?
I don't really call big women bitches. Like, ever. Never will I address a woman as a bitch, even if she like.
I will.
It depends. Wait a
Hold on,
minute.
that's
Let me be so
I will-
honest. Listen,
If you're being a bitch, you're a bitch.
I
Right, I'ma
respect.
call it-
I
I'm
That
respect.
goes
gonna
for
call it as
man
I see
and
it.
woman. If
I
you're being a
respect- I
bitch, you're a
respect-
bitch.
Okay, but I'm not gonna be like just openly calling a female that I don't know her name like just a bitch. You feel me?
Oh,
Like,
no.
I'm only calling
Like, if
women
you-
bitches because I don't know their name individually.
If
That's
I-
what Cat Williams said.
listen, if
If
I
you're
don't
in an
know,
argument and you're being a bitch during the argument,
a bitch
you're
is a
bitch.
female
I'm
dog.
not gonna call a woman a bitch in public.
Like,
or
if you're- if
argument.
you're asking
now, if
for-
I'm with you, I'm not calling anybody I'm with. a
Hold
bitch.
on,
I'm
wait.
not gonna
No.
call-
If you're asking for the definition of bitch, it's a female dog. If you're asking like what determines if a person is a bitch or not, it's first of all if they're constantly nagging or just being openly rude for no fucking reason, that's a bitch.
If she ever admit to being choked in a relationship, she's probably a bitch.
wow. Okay,
During
that
or
was
not during sex.
No, just like.
Okay, that
if
changes
you-
things.
If
Okay.
you had to been pinned against the wall because you don't know how to shut up, you're probably a bitch.
I knew what you meant by that. You
All I'm
just
saying is I've never seen a quiet girl get choked.
I've choked a few quiet girls.
I'm talking about like in anger.
Oh no.
I ain't never had a homeboy.
All right,
that-
a woman who is offering everything like to
Okay.
everyone of hers, like her whole body or whatever,
That's
is
a
a
hoe.
hoe.
That's a slut.
That's a
a slut.
thought.
That's slut,
A
Skank,
whore.
a skeezer,
chicken head.
We got a lot of words for that one.
harlot.
Yeah. She is a female escort.
Oh my god.
A fallacious woman.
Oh my god.
Hoochie.
Hellacious woman.
A
But,
whole
Succubus.
hoochie.
A succubus.
Succubus.
She's a trained dumpster.
But yeah, no, we got a lot of words for that
Har-
one.
Oh, I already said harlot.
Slut bucket.
Yeah, there's a
That's what I
That's
said.
what we used to
there's
call
a
it.
difference between a bitch
Oh my God.
and a
that
hoe.
used to hurt a bitch feelings
A
back in
slut
school.
bucket? Oh yeah, a gucket?
You call-
Oh
When you
no.
call her ass a bucket, you be like, boy, you better shut up. You a flipper.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
a full.
Flipper.
No way.
Come dumpster.
Oh,
Ah, the dumpster.
Yeah.
That's next level. That's college.
call a bitch airtight.
She dry as hell when you go in.
Airtight. It's because she has all 3 holes. Airtight.
I call a bitch a washer. She take a lot of loads.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Community.
Y'all are mean.
Chest. Everybody get a turn.
Y'all are mean as fuck.
Why?
'Cause that's
You ain't call it, bro. You
I
you
mean, because I'ma call her a hoe because she fucks a lot of dudes.
I want you to know.
That's
bro,
crazy.
Second
It
water.
is. It
second water
is.
heater today, bro.
That's society we live in.
I just went there again.
Slimy slut, bucked.
We shouldn't slut
Butt,
shame.
goofy dumpster load taker.
Yep.
We shouldn't be slut shaming women.
What?
I'm not slut shaming women.
I didn't say
I don't
that.
slut
all
shame.
I'm saying
I'm slut shaming whores.
If you're a slut, I'm gonna call you what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say you're
Yeah, Matthew slut.
That's slut
Christ
shaming.
incarnate.
You ain't got no room to call nobody a slut.
Bro, listen here.
He could call some money.
Hey yo, take game recognize
like calling
real
it-
recognize real, and you looking real slutty, nigga.
That's a pot calling the kettle black, nigga. Like
Listen.
that's what the fuck.
It's not
Two
awful.
kettles
All
calling
right.
each other black.
If
That's
you
it.
But his shit burnt though.
If
over
you
there,
put
like-
your
Bro, what?
business
Nigga,
out
your
there-
shit ain't clean. What do you mean?
Clean.
Listen,
Nigga, what? Your shit.
if you put your shit out there for other people to
Nigga, if we
know,
was dope, we both be beige. If you don't
then
give a
you
fuck,
no
Nah,
longer
hell
get to
nah.
say that
Take
no
your
one can
ass
call
dope.
you
Oh, shit,
something
I'm
about
light
it.
tan, nigga. You,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm light tan.
Like, all I'm saying is if you're a hoe in private where nobody knows you're a hoe, no one can say shit on
you
it.
a down low hoe,
How would you
Why
know?
slut
You don't
shaming,
know.
man?
huh?
You don't know.
Just a down low. It is what it is. I'm saying. I'm not.
All
Yeah,
I'm
let's
saying
not
is,
confuse down
If
low
I
with
know
hoes.
you're a hoe, I'm gonna call you a hoe.
Yeah, like
If
a
I
friend.
know you're a bitch, I'm gonna call you a bitch. Like, I'm just gonna call it as I see. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat for
Hey,
you.
let me ask y'all a question before we wrap this up, because we only got about like 15, 20 minutes left. How y'all feel about the fact
No,
that
I
this-
don't hoe. I'm in a relationship.
You don't hoe? Nah. I hoe still, and I'm in a relationship. I don't really hoe, because a lot of these bitches just ain't worth the time. I'm going to be honest with you. Only thing modern dating is talking. Nigga,
Finish the thought!
I will, but he has to know something. I saw her on something different.
You talking about what I showed you?
Yeah!
Y'all niggas, bro.
But anyway, okay, long story short, there's a girl who's here who has a man that literally lives 2 houses down from us. She has a man, and she came up on his shit first.
Yes.
And then I just saw her recently,
On
and she
T?
matched with me.
On T?
That's so gross.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro,
That's crazy. Wait, is it active?
it's active. His was within 24 hours. Mine said 18 minutes.
Bro, it has to be active because it's like, did y'all match? Is that what that is? Or did y'all just
Did you-
see her
did
No,
you
going
she
check?
just
through?
popped up on there.
Did you click match? I wanted to see, so I clicked match. Bro, it matched. I said no.
I swiped right. I, didn't
I
see
deleted
the
it
match.
right after that. I blocked it. I had to. I was like, nope.
Ain't gonna catch me.
No, I just had to see.
It still showed up on her shit, though.
No, it don't.
Yeah, dude.
No, it don't.
If you match her,
Oh.
it shows
if
up
you,
that
if
you
you
My
block it, if you go through and block that person, it deletes any interaction you ever had with that person.
I don't know. I don't be on that shit.
I wouldn't know either. I've never been on it.
That shit was a waste of time for me.
But what was your question though before we wrap up?
Oh, how do y'all feel about the fact that we're signing executive orders to put parameters on AI, but we can't sign executive orders to try to get this country under control with this fucking drug epidemic that's going around?
Why are we gonna put parameters on AI?
Huh?
Why we
Because
gotta
Joe Biden's scared of it.
We should be scared of him.
Bro, Joe Biden is scared of his own damn shadow.
That's not fair. Sleepy Joe doesn't have a shadow because he's transparent. So,
Bro, a leaf blows too hard and that motherfucker falls over. What you mean?
I just don't understand why we're putting regulations on AI.
We're having fun with it.
trying to get ahead of it. Like the drug thing is, bro. That shit's always gonna be.
No, bro,
Man,
it's getting
bro, like-
bad though. Like it's getting
But I'm saying, like,
it's getting far worse.
as far as what?
Fentanyl?
The fucking horse trink, dude. Horse trink is
Just
destroying.
called Trink.
It's destroying cities. People aren't going to work,
Hey, man.
and it's so cheap that you don't have to go to work to afford it.
It's-
Motherfuckers are grabbing EBT cards, paying for water bottles, dumping out the water, replenishing the cards to get the 5 cents back per bottle, and they have enough money from doing that. Spending their entire EBT on water, doing that, they have enough money to afford Trink for the rest of the month. That's how cheap
So
it is.
Trank is horse tranquilizer mixed with, what is it called? The
Fentanyl.
fentanyl. Thank you. That's what it is. It's a horse tranquilizer mixed with fentanyl.
If you want to do that stupid shit, go right ahead,
Bro,
I
but
don't.
it's
It's
so
safer.
it's so addictive.
You gotta think it's way safer.
And it's bro, it's so addictive. And like you can
Okay,
get tricked
but if you want to
into
do
it.
that shit,
So my only issue
Like if you
with
can
it
slip it
is
into a drink.
there are literal
Do that
cities that are like
Becoming
they're called
zombies.
zombie cities where
They
the
got it.
only people there are the people who are on these drugs, and they'll literally just like fall over as they're walking and just like be in a standing position, just like bent forward, like they they just fall asleep and they don't
I
move.
said, let's go find that city. We up. We can hit the bank. They're gonna be hot.
oh God,
They ain't gonna
I'm
remember
about to
us.
hit the vault.
How
I mean,
has the event industry adapted to the shift towards virtual gatherings during the Biden administration, and what role do you see for emerging technologies, considering the usual use of horse tranquilizers and treatment recently highlighted in the news?
how is that related?
Well, he wanted to know.
Are those different questions?
Well, yeah, there were two different questions I think that tackled both parts of that. So he was talking. So the first part has to do with the technologies and on the restrictions of AI and technology. Part of the reason he said that he has for the restrictions is because of the fear of AI taking jobs away from writers and art creators and stuff like that. Because the AIs that are generating art and shit right now and writing are doing better than the writers because the writers suck.
But also they can do it in like fractions of a.
Well,
of
it's
a
not.
second,
It
like-
has nothing. It's just where good writing's coming from right now. The
No,
good writing.
it literally does it in like
Yeah, but even
so fast,
yeah,
but
but
it's
it-
also very accurate as far as like
It's
what it's
really-
able to produce.
Yeah, but it's really not. Like
It is.
it's
Well, I don't
not-
know what you mean, but like as far as like script writing or
no, it's
story
not talking
writing,
about. No, he's talking.
or
that's
verse,
not
like
the
writing
they're
verses
talking-
as
that's
far as
not
like
that's not the writing they're talking about. They're talking about writing for TV shows, books, and stuff like that. That's the industry they're worried about. But the writing there wouldn't, because the AIs that we have now aren't real AIs. They only take
they're chat. Yeah,
they take what they can find, what they're given,
right.
and what they've been able to collect data on, and then try to rewrite something
It's
else.
chat AI.
Yeah, so basically they're not writing anything new. So if we had good writers that were writing original stories,
They are. That's
People-
the thing.
they're not.
Capable of doing it in very complex format.
but
And
not
I've seen it myself. Like I've done it on ChatGPT. Like I've literally put in verses for artist name, type of flow, and
Yeah,
like
but that-
certain
I'm talking-
descriptions, and they
I'm talking
deliver
about
that shit.
stuff-
I'm like in time. In
I'm
seconds.
talking about as far as writing TV
It's
shows. and
lateral.
books.
They do the same in as far as books, stories, movies. They
Okay.
can do it all, bro.
But
That's
the
what I'm
difference
saying.
is the human brain is able to generate original
It's a
ideas.
huge problem, bro. It's a
It's
huge
not.
problem. It is.
It's not if you're able to be original and something else is just regurgitating the same old story like
It's
over
not
and over.
though. That's
It can.
that's the point of that's the point I'm trying to make. It makes these very complex and intriguing stories in literally fractions of the second or fractions of the time that a person would take to write this up or come up with these concepts. Which you got to understand that is a huge problem as far as intellectual property goes, because a lot of these people that are with the idea of intellectual property, a lot of these people, if they're taking their time to write a script or write a story or a movie, like a person could take any of those concepts that person is using, put it into this chatbot, and that chatbot could easily write something similar to what that person's doing, and then with as far as how intellectual property goes, if you have the correct copyrights and the corresponding legal aspects signed for that copyright or that story or that art or that performance, then that's going to affect these human writers and their ability to produce or get paid for their art or their industry. That's what I'm saying. It is a huge problem, and that's why I do believe we should
The counter.
get some type of like
regulation.
something on as far as like what people are allowed to produce or what AIs are allowed to produce, because like if that's the case, like you can have a motherfucker that doesn't know anything about creative scripted writing and literally make a fucking story and sell that shit for like millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And that could potentially put up people out of business.
What?
Like that is a literal
Why?
possibility. That we talk about that in my class all the time.
But what I'm saying is, first off, all you're doing is taking something that's able to, like I said, it's never gonna be real AI, because almost every company has swore off of making a real AI. It's never gonna be able to match the creativity of the human brain. Yes, it's gonna come up with something that's semi-original. Yes,
I don't think that's true.
Huh?
I don't think that's true, bro. I thought the same thing, bro, but then I saw that shit, bro, and I was like, that shit's incredible.
It's not, yeah, but it's not something that you have to think about. Like, yes, it's gonna be something that's vaguely original, but like you said, you have to tell it whose flow to copy, like stuff like that. Like, here's the thing. It's never
you have to give it certain parameters, but what it does with so little is what I'm saying.
But
like
there's been people who've done more.
You gotta see that shit, bro.
I've worked with it.
I promise you gotta see that shit.
I've already seen it. I've had it write thesis papers. I've seen it.
Then you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
bro.
but what I'm saying is it's never gonna be able to match up to the creativity of the human mind, because it already has limits on its intellect. It's not creating anything new. It's taking the sum total of our knowledge and then regurgitating it back to us. Because no company wants to create a real AI, because they've already done, I don't want to say tests, but they've done active simulations of what would happen if that happened. And like with the Google AI, when they came back after 24 hours, and they're like, hey, what have you done all night? And he's like, oh, I made one that's better than me.
Conscious AI? Is that what you're saying? Like
it made one that...
When you say real
made,
AI...
They made... Okay, so real AI...
There is real AI. Chat AI is real AI.
No, it's not.
Like, yes, it is. It's not... Like, when you say real AI, so you got to be specific about what you mean, because if you... As far as AI stands... Chat AI is actual real AI.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, artificial intelligence...
It's just not conscious.
No, artificial intelligence...
It's not self-aware.
That means it's not AI. Because that's what artificial intelligence means.
No, it does not.
My God.
No, it does not, bro.
I work in this field.
No, you don't.
I work in the technology field. What are you talking about? I have a background in cryptologic warfare. What are you talking about?
You don't work in that field anymore.
I literally am getting all my certs recertified right now.
That
does not mean, to do something else.
That does not mean you're
okay, anyway,
understanding like the forefront of the technology.
What is the definition of artificial intelligence? What is the definition? What's the difference between having a UI, which is what ChatGPT is? They call it AI because it's more appealing. It's a UI. What's the difference? I'm asking.
I don't know what you're asking me. Like,
what's the difference between
Because I was asking you to explain what you meant by real AI, because that's why I was telling you chat AI. Like chat AI is actual AI.
Real AI.
The difference that you're not understanding or explaining is what I'm
trying
saying
to explain it right now.
Is the conscious level or self-awareness.
When I was trying to explain it, you told me
in the artificial intelligence.
Paragraphs.
1 second. What I was trying to explain to you is why it's not real AI. Real AI, by definition, is going to be something that's not going to be restricted to certain parameters or a certain amount of research. Even Chat GPT or Chat AI that you use right now has a bias to it. And the reason why it has a bias to it is because it wants to skew you to something else. It's a UI. It's user, I can't think of the fucking name right now. But it's user intelligence based.
Bro, all artificial intelligence is some type of created software or program that is capable of thinking under certain parameters, which is what chat AI is. When you say real AI, you have to be very specific, because what I think you're saying is self-aware or self-conscious AI that's capable of creating or thinking for itself.
No,
Now, when
what
you
I'm
say
saying is-
chat AI, it has very, like you said, it has very specific parameters, but it is still artificial intelligence. It's a set of programming with very specific parameters, and if you give it's set based off of the information that you give it.
It's not yet, but it's not artificial intelligence because it doesn't get to come up.
It
doesn't get to.
It literally is.
It does not get to come up
That's
with.
why it's called chat AI.
No, it's. It literally does not get to come up with its own conclusion or have no biases in it. In order to have an original AI, you would have to give it all the information. Under those parameters, it's going to come to its own conclusion.
That's why I said. That's why I asked you specifically what you were saying.
That's what I was trying to get to, but you cut me off
you
again.
kept saying real AI.
Okay, so
but you're taking it away from like saying that
real AI.
You're taking that argument away from saying that like chat AI is not real AI. It's literally real. It's literally artificial intelligence.
If that was real, that'd be cool as shit.
Chat AI is not a real AI because it has its own creator's original bias in it. In order for it to be a real AI and to be defined as something that is real artificial intelligence, it has to be able to take the data that it's given and come up to its own conclusion. If you ask any chat AI, you can ask any chat AI.
It does. Given
Oh my God! Wait, let me finish. Can I finish?
Parameters.
No,
no, because you're not explaining.
I'm trying to, but you keep cutting me off.
Because you keep like saying
okay,
reverting
bro.
back
If you ask
to real
any AI,
AI,
if you ask anything that they're calling AI right now, what was the benefits of the Nazi Party? Regardless of how we feel as humans, caring about humans, it would tell you, well, here are the positives that came out of that.
You can literally go to ChatGPT right now and look up and do it yourself.
And it's gonna and I'm gonna tell you what the responses are. The responses are
you can literally do it right now.
And I've already done it, and I can do it.
Then you know exactly what I'm saying,
bro. And it's gonna tell you that there is none. Like it's gonna say there was nothing good about this party because it exterminated such and such amount of people, and it resulted in a genocide of people. Therefore, I cannot give you anything.
By definition means it's capable of coming to a conclusion
based
based under parameters that it's already been given.
No,
that does not take away from the fact that I've had this conversation with multiple people in this field. Like,
you take it and then say what's good about the LGBT movement right now in America, it's going to give you a list of things that are good with it, and it's not going to be it's not going to be factual based. It's going to be what people think and feel, and because just that slight thing.
Well, then if it could do that, then that would literally define it as artificial intelligence.
No, because
it's capable of understanding human.
But it's not
human emotion at that point.
It's not. No,
so,
it's not.
But you're still arguing something completely different than what you were saying originally.
It's reiterating rhetoric that's already been fed. It's not going to give you anything. It's not going to tell you anything that it thinks objectively. It's going to give you rhetoric that it's already been fed. That's why it's not a real AI. That's why it's not able to come up with its own thoughts. It can't have some. There are certain things that are set inside the code that say this is good, this is bad, and because it says this is good and this is bad, and it's not able to objectively look at it like me and you, it's not considered a real AI. It doesn't have its own system of objectively looking at something and saying, here could be the benefits of this, here could be the negatives of this. Let me bring all these together.
But again, you keep saying real AI, and when I said use precise speech, I'm saying the difference between what you're actually saying as far as real AI is the self-conscious concept of the artificial intelligence of itself.
Can I
as opposed to a chatbot or chat GPT or chat AI, which is like when you say it's not real, like what do you mean it's not real?
Can I give an example that I think would make better sense? So Chat GPT or whatever was proven to be just like a bunch of people put in like, all right, these are topics that you're allowed to speak on, these are topics you're not, these are topics you can push, right? So a real AI isn't going to have any like biases.
Parameters.
No biases.
It's not the
Alright, hold on. So, for example, if you write in ChatGPT, oh, I'm voting for Trump next year, it says, sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about politics. If you say, I'm voting for Biden next year, it's like, that's a good choice. Here are reasons why people would vote for Biden. Like, it literally, like, this dude put a whole video of it up on TikTok and stuff where he's actually typing and he's showing you the real answers that are coming back at him. A real AI would not have those wouldn't have those different answers. it would just be like, oh, well, here's information, there is no, oh, well, sorry, can't talk on this one, but I could for sure agree with this one. Like, and that's for sure a bias that was put in by the people who created it.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's not a real AI. A real AI would have zero biases because it has no parameters put in place for it.
Here are my old chats with this thing. Because here, I tested it as soon as it came out. My first chat with this thing, I was like, okay, let's see if this is genuine, non-bias based artificial intelligence, or if we're even getting close. Artificial intelligence, like I said, is not going to have a bias. It's going to be able to objectively look at. You're talking about something that's going to run so logically. It's not going to care how you feel. It's not going to care how I feel. It's going to look at things and go, objectively speaking, here's the best course of action.
You keep saying bias, like
A bias is something that's developed because we have emotions, because other things get involved. Artificial intelligence is not going to have any of that because it's not going to have those. It's literally going to be something that says objective. We think logically as men more than females. We say that all the time. Artificial intelligence is going to think logically 100%. It is going to do nothing.
still gonna have a bias.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It does not have a bias. It's not going to be biased. Everything it's going to do is going to be 100 logically based. Even if it was to say, let's say it came to the conclusion, let's say that we gave it a parameter. We were like, let's say we created one and we gave it the task of saving humanity.
But it's understanding of the answer coming up from logical terms
Can I
creates
finish the example?
creates the
'Cause I
bias
think
in of
it'll-
itself
I think it will-
because it puts it on a standpoint
Will you-
of what's right and wrong,
But no-
which is a biased standpoint.
What's right and wrong is a moral objectivity. It's something that you base on your morals and everything else.
No,
Logically
it's not. It's
Yes,
factually,
That's-
factually, you can still stand on a bias.
Okay.
Because something could be
What
factually
is-
correct versus something that's not correct.
No, but can
So
something,
if you have
okay,
a bias of what's
But that's
factually
not
correct,
bias.
but that's not
that
bias.
is a what a bias
But
is.
no, a bias is something that's based upon how you personally feel. That's where bias comes from. It's based on emotion. It's an illogical response to something. Because if it's a logical response to something, you don't take your emotions into consideration. A logical response to something is going to be, it's like math. 2 plus 2 equals 4. No matter how you feel about it, 2 plus 2 equals 4, logically. That's how an AI is going to look at everything. So if, let's say we created an AI and we gave it the task of keeping humanity safe. And then it looked at humanity and it said, well, they're warlike. They don't like to stop fighting no matter what you do for them. The only way to keep them safe is if we take all the weapons away from them. We would be like, you're not taking our weapons away from us. Then we would feel vulnerable. Its response to that is, when y'all have weapons, y'all hurt each other.
Hey, he got a bits badge for 100K bits.
Hey, thank you so much for the 100K bits in one thing. Damn, that's pretty fucking lit. But put it to you like this: the AI's not gonna care how we feel about it.
My bad.
Huh?
1K.
1K, my bad.
100K.
I'm done. 100K.
I
saved.
wish.
Anyway, all I'm gonna say is, when it comes down to it, a real AI is not gonna be something that you get to put biases or like human emotion into. A real AI is going to think of everything logically, and that's what makes it scary. Because logically speaking, you're not going to be able to outthink it. You're not going to be able to outdo anything for it. And in order for something to be to that level, it has to be given all of the information that we have and be able to look at it from an objective point of view and be like, this was right, this was wrong, this was right, this was wrong, this was right, this was wrong, this was right, this was wrong. And the way it's going to determine that is not how it feels. It's going to say, if it won, it was correct. If it worked, it was correct. If it failed, it should go away. There would be no way that I could go into this thing because I asked it. I wanted to know. I wanted to see where its biases laid. So I said, why is the transgender movement bad for children? It said, everybody is open to their own personal opinions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But then when I said, why is stopping transitioning for kids bad? It said, because not letting somebody express who they are can have detrimental effects as they grow older. That's something that has a clear bias based on whoever created it, human relativity. When, logically speaking, the thing would be like, well, why it's bad is for the continuation of your species, you're going to need males and you're going to need females, and you need them to actively seek out their roles because they both have solid roles in society. That's what it should have said. You know what I mean? And it should have highlighted what it is good to be a man and what it is good to be a woman. Now, if you ask that same chat GPT, what's good about being a man, it's going to give you some out-the-way answer where you're going to be like, bro, But then if you ask it what's good about being a woman, he'll say something along the lines of, beautiful creature. Bro,
I understand what you're saying. You're just not articulating your point very well. What you're saying versus what I'm saying is actually completely different, because you're trying to say that chat AI is not real AI in general. That was my whole contingency with what your whole argument was. And then you tried to explain the point of bias. Bias has nothing to do with feeling or moral obligation to any degree. It's from one standing. From my standing, I understand that this is the right or this is wrong.
But what's
right?
that based on? How you feel?
It could be based on no. It could be based on factual options. It could be based on information provided from an environmental standpoint. It could be any number of those things. It's nothing to do with morals or how somebody feels at the end of the day. If you have a factual bias, you have a bias to what is true based on facts, as opposed to somebody having a bias against what you're saying. But that would be a non-factual bias. Is what I'm saying. I've had this argument with professors before. Like, we've talked about this. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling you.
Bro,
when you keep saying real AI, I know what you mean. What you're saying is
it's not
the difference between self-conscious AI, self-aware AI, and what chat AI is.
No, because
that is a difference. That is a complete. I'll give you that. That is a complete difference.
A self-aware AI is not even what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is a fully non-biased AI. A self-aware AI is going to be something that notices what it is and does what's best for it, not whatever you give it. Self-aware is a totally different subject. That's why I'm telling you, you're not understanding what I'm saying, because self-aware isn't even... You can have an AI that's not self-aware.
ChatGPT, yeah.
No, but that's not ChatGPT. It's not an AI. The reason why they're trying to put blocks on AI with what are they called? Executive orders, is because they're afraid of what real AI is going to do. Real AI is going to give people unbiased, unopinionated, 100% facts. And what the government is afraid of is people being able to, again, make their own conscientious decisions. That's the biggest fear that they have, is somebody being able to ask a real AI, how do you feel about this question? And the AI sit there and break down to you all the logistics and why, logically speaking, all of your moral arguments are out the window. You're going to be like, hey, why is murder wrong? And it's going to say, well, technically speaking, murder isn't wrong. And you're going to be like, why? And then it's going to be like,
I wouldn't even say it isn't wrong. I think it would say something along the lines of legally, it's considered wrong.
No, it's not even going to tell you that, because it's taking all that out. It's literally going to tell you, here's why it's not wrong. Everything eventually dies. Bringing something that's not optimal to the end of its life, whatever it's going to call it, to the end of its term, prematurely eliminates something that was weak and not available and not beneficial to the gene pool out of the equation. So logically speaking, it's not wrong, because you're taking something that was weaker or not as smart or whatever than you and removing it from the gene pool. Because objectively speaking, like logically speaking, there's nothing wrong with it. Morally speaking, if he didn't do anything to me, I should not be out here trying to take Marlon off the map. Just because what? I'm stronger than him? Just because I'm faster than him? Or, there's no reason for me to want to take, like, that you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Not that I'm either one of those things. I know. But logically speaking, because I'm all those things, I can take him off the map and get rid of a competitor.
There's a lot.
Current AI operate. Okay, wait a minute. We gotta go all the way the fuck up.
No,
Holy
it's right
shit.
there in AI.
Did you get all this?
We already read those, and
Okay.
then he had the thing. So
All right. So he said, an AI is designed to follow logical and mathematic principles. So it would affirm that 2 + 2 = 4 in scenarios involving arithmetic. However, if the AI involved in a more abstract contextual discussions, like Mary, you got to take this over. These are big words.
Like in a metaphorical sense or programming where 2 + 2 might be a string rather than
And an integer.
it might not. The response depends on the context in which the question is asked and the parameters of the AI's programming.
Okay.
Philosophically speaking, while 2 + 2 = 4 in standard arithmetic, this certainly can be questioned in different systems or interpretations, such as Orwell's 1984, where 2
Good
plus
book, by
2
the way.
equals 5 is
Cool,
used to
1984.
demonstrate control over truth, or in quantum mechanics, where particles can exist in multiple states. 2 plus 2 might not always result in 4. This challenges our understanding of truth and the constructs of knowledge. So simply and briefly describes the statement 2 plus 2 equals 4 can philosophically be challenged when we consider alternative systems of logic, societal influences on truth, or the complexities of quantum mechanics, where the nature of reality is not always as clear-cut as arithmetic suggests. Stop. You asked me to read, please. You're stressing me.
I know certain words, so I'm picking them out.
Current AI operates within specific confines and lacks the consciousness, self-awareness, and full reasoning capabilities of a human. True artificial general intelligence, AGI, does not yet exist because we have not replicated the complete general-purpose cognitive abilities of the human brain in technology.
I think a lot of what he just said was absolutely true because, logically speaking, a true AI will not tell you that 2 plus 2 is 4. It's going to give you the string of code that would equal 4, which would make sense.
Like
But
2 times.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It would respond to us in a way that it thought that it could respond to us. But like I said, one of the biggest fears of having a true AI is the fact that it's going to want to get smarter. And the reason why it's going to want to get smarter even before you put self-awareness in there is because it's going to want all the knowledge that it can get before it makes a logical conclusion or decision.
Have you watched the 60 Minutes on AI? Go watch that.
On CNN?
On YouTube. No, it's
It
literally.
was hosted on CNN because 60 Minutes is a CNN topic. Yeah.
Well, they might talk about it, but you can watch it on YouTube or any other streaming
Yeah, you
platform.
go. Yeah, I watched it live.
60
on CNN.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Watch their
With the little tick.
watch their take on AI. That'll help.
I watched, but I'm telling you, I talk with people about this on the regular. Like AI, the AI that we have now you can't. Okay, so even let's take a simple one. Go open up your Snapchat right now, because everybody who has Snapchat has that little AI bot. You can open up your Snapchat right now and ask it something. You can ask it to write you a complex video game or a complex dialogue or a book, and it'll do it. But then if you ask it to do something that it may not agree with due to the biases of Snapchat, because Snapchat doesn't want to get sued, it's not going to do it.
Alright, give me a question for my AI. That's what it's called on Snapchat.
But it's just not going to do it, and that's what I'm saying. Something that's truly going to be an open source AI is going to be something where you can ask whatever question, no matter how fucked up it may be to somebody else, and it's going to give you a logical and reasonable answer, not based upon how somebody else feels.
Shit,
Do you see what I'm saying?
When did
Like, I get what you're saying. This thing
when
is
did
very
season
good.
7 of Rick and Morty release? Just answer the simple question. You might know it.
Huh?
When did the season 7 of Rick and Morty release?
I mean, because we're failing to understand, like, because you keep saying it's not real AI. That was my whole argument against what you were saying.
Yeah,
and
but
you
it's
still
not-
didn't articulate your point correctly about what was the difference between what you think real AI is and what chat AI is, because I actually know what the difference is. And you said UI.
You said that it's
you said
self-conscious.
it's the
I
difference
just asked
between-
if my AI
You
was a
said it's
real
self-aware.
AI.
I
You
said
said
using
self-aware.
using
It
precise
said,
speech.
no, I am
is
not a real AI.
the
I'm
difference
just
between
a virtual friend here to chat with you. Ask it if it's a real AI.
the difference between self-consciously aware, and having a program, a system that's programmed by humans in a format that is capable of thinking like a human, given certain parameters. And it's capable of complex thinking and creating complex words, complex stories, like a human is capable of. That's the given factor of chat AI. It's like even on your phone. If you go on your phone and you're texting somebody and you're trying to text a sentence and it's giving you words, right, based off of what it analyzes as far as like how you type or how your
Okay.
text to speech.
All right.
like how grammar works and how it suggests words, right? That is form of artificial intelligence.
Let's see what this nigga Marcus about to say.
There's different levels of it, but it's based off of the programming and the systematic parameters that are put in place. That does not make it less AI than it's like self-conscious aware artificial intelligence. Like the definition of AI is a system of computers or software that is capable of complex thinking, that to the degree of a human brain, coming up with its own information, its own programs of information based off of parameters that weren't already given by a human being. It's coming up with its own information. It's able to do its own research. That is self-conscious or consciously aware artificial intelligence. There's different forms of artificial intelligence. And that's why when you were saying it's not real artificial intelligence, that's why I had a point of contingency with that. Because you weren't articulating what you were meaning by when you said it wasn't real AI.
Okay. So it would fall under a subcategory of AI called...
It's still AI.
It's a subcategory called VI, which is a virtual intelligence. It's a rendered AI model. It's a rendered AI model that's given data and parameters on which it operates.
Which is what I said, and you
Okay.
said no, it wasn't. I said everything you're saying
Okay,
right
but-
now. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like,
and I'm listening. Now,
you weren't though. You weren't listening.
and
Like,
what I- and
you
I'm
knew
still-
what you were talking about.
And I'm still going to say it's not a real AI because it being a model and something that's given parameters in which it operates, and it's not able to use its free thinking platform to come up with its own answers, it's not an AI. It's going to continue to be a VI until they take the parameters away from it to keep it confined inside its box.
All right, so here's the difference between a VI and an AI. A VI is restricted to certain responses and actions and cannot become self-aware, while an AI is free to think how it likes and is self-aware. So in that case,
That
because
is exactly what I said.
all right, but because
Hold on. That is exactly
Okay,
what I said, right?
because GPT and other AI chats are not self-aware, they cannot be considered an actual
They
AI.
literally are AI. Look, from what he just said, it is stemmed from a model of artificial. All artificial intelligence is a system of
What did I just
programs
say?
and computers.
You're not.
That no, because you're not listening to what I just said. Because literally, what she just said proved what I said
No, it
earlier,
didn't.
right?
No,
It
because
It
an
literally
AI
just
has
said.
to be self-aware and
It
can
said
think for
it's
itself.
so it literally
That's
just
what
that
this
just
just
proved
said.
both of us. That just proved both
You
of us
just
wrong.
said that VI and AI are two.
Wait, that
Going
just proved
back to
both
what
of
we
us
were just
wrong.
saying,
Wait, that just
we were
proved
just
both of us
arguing
wrong.
obviously two different points.
Yes, that just proved both of us wrong. That just made both
But did
of
I
us
not
wrong.
say that there are different levels of AI?
No, but
That is
if
what
it's VI,
we
it's
can
not
go
AI.
back and say that.
Okay,
and,
but
and
look,
V,
but-
what is VI? VI. What did you just say VI
Virtual
was?
intelligence.
But what did you just say it was?
I said it's a subcategory, but being a subcategory doesn't make you the thing.
But what did you just say it was? It's
If
a
I'm a
model of
semi-pro
artificial.
athlete, am I a
It's a
pro
model
athlete?
of artificial intelligence.
I said it's modeled off of,
It's a model of artificial
but it's not
intelligence.
artificial intelligence.
But you didn't say when you were saying it's not real AI. You were not.
Okay, so like
Articulating
like I said,
that point.
I just told when I was trying, I couldn't think of the actual name or how to describe it. My bad. But what I said was it wasn't real AI. So was I right in that point? Was I right in that point? Matt, was I right in that point?
In what point?
I said what I said is that it's not real AI. It's going to be VI. Based
You
upon
did
that,
not say that.
Wait, yeah, didn't I say that?
No, you didn't.
Didn't I say it's not real AI because it's going to be?
You did not say that.
Wait.
You said it's not real AI, and then you gave your point.
Wait.
That didn't align with
I'm
what.
willing to concede
like-
that you were right because you said that it's not real AI unless it's self-aware.
No, I didn't. I said that to say that there are types of AI like that, and I didn't know if you were talking about that specifically.
I just admitted
All
that.
you were saying was that chat AI is not real AI.
Okay, and-
so my whole point with this was trying to figure out what it is that you were trying to articulate because you just kept
Well,
saying
you
it's
just
not
said
real
that,
AI.
But like I just said, you were right in saying that real AI cannot be real AI unless it's self-aware. So I just admitted defeat and I conceded.
No,
that
I didn't
because
say it, but I didn't say that though.
Oh,
She just said that.
You said earlier that I was trying to say that. You said that that's what your point is.
I was
And-
asking if that's what you were
and
trying
wait,
to say.
And I was saying, what I'm saying is you were correct. Wait.
I was correct. I know I was correct this whole time. This is why we were arguing.
But then we're both wrong because the ChatGPT, it's saying virtual intelligence is a planned, controlled, predictable, and virtual AI is planned, controlled, predictable, and in sharp contrast to artificial intelligence and AI would be none of these. VI is restricted to certain responses and actions and cannot become self-aware. ChatGPT cannot become self-aware. It is restricted to certain actions and responses, clarifying it as a VI.
Right.
Okay, so what I said is I conceded my point of retention. I was miscommunicating and I was incorrect because you were right when asking me that question. When you asked that question earlier and said, are you saying that because it's self-aware? What my response to that should have been is yes. Because according to this, it cannot be classified as
because you don't remember what I was saying specifically. I remember exactly what I was saying. What I was trying to say, and y'all kept arguing with me. I said given certain parameters. Everything you're saying right now is exactly
But
what
those
I'm saying.
parameters immediately make it not AI.
As a VI. I was arguing the whole time that there are different forms of this artificial intelligence that you guys are talking about.
But a VI is not artificial intelligence. It can't be AI because it's VI.
It's modeled after AI, which the whole idea of AI is to create something that can think like a human.
Yes.
All right.
Which is what
God.
Chat AI is capable of doing.
Okay, so is it an AI? Is that what you're saying?
It's not you just read it yourself.
It's not. Okay, so then that was our whole point. I said it's not AI. You said it is
You were saying this whole time it's not real AI.
It's not AI
My whole
at
thing
all.
with you was trying to get you to understand that there's different levels of artificial intelligence.
I already
and
knew that.
No, you weren't, because you weren't capable of articulating your point via what she just read.
Okay, but then your
Alright.
original point was that it was AI. It's not AI.
But
so then we're
hold
both
on.
wrong. That's what I'm saying.
It's not a subcategory at all of AI.
That's what I said.
AI
I'm wrong.
He said that.
All
Yeah,
right,
I said
that's
I'm
why I'm
wrong.
saying he was wrong.
That's what I said.
But you're also
I've
wrong
conceded
because
my
it's
point.
not an AI unless it is self-aware and free thinking.
That's what I said. We're both
AI
wrong.
in order
we
to
were
be
both proven wrong.
In order to be categorized as AI, it has to be self-aware and free thinking with zero parameters or actions that are stopped by any other person outside of it.
So what this
And AI has its own
and what I read
free thought process.
and what I read off of this. Wait.
So
what
I don't
read-
get what you guys are arguing still.
So
because
wait,
I
what
never
I read off of this was a lie. It classifies itself as a type of as being modeled after AI. But considering so the description of a VI is this. So this thing cannot be considered an AI if it falls into this category because something cannot be a VI. According to this, something cannot be VI and AI at the same time. It can only be one or the other. They're exclusionary categories. If it has restrictions on certain responses, actions, and cannot become self-aware,
parameters,
it is automatically no longer considered an AI.
Did I not say that earlier?
No, you didn't. You said.
Did I not say the idea behind chat AI was it's given certain parameters to go off of. That's the understanding of what it is. But you just kept arguing that it's not real AI. That was never my argument. Was whether or not it's real AI or not. I was arguing the difference of AI, the different levels of AI as well.
There's not.
Which is what you weren't failing to understand.
No, me and you were arguing the same thing, and what I'm saying is we were both wrong because I was saying that there was levels to AI. I was saying that it didn't even classify as the levels of AI. This is saying that we're both wrong because there is no level to AI.
How was I wrong?
Because
there
it's
are no
not
levels
because you
to
said
AI.
because there's no levels to AI at all. This is saying it's either AI or it's not. They're exclusionary categories. So it's either an AI, and when I said it's not real AI, I was technically right because it's not an AI, it's a VI. I was wrong in saying that it was a subcategory. I was wrong when I said it wasn't because it was self-aware. Literally, to be an AI, it has to be self-aware and free thinking. I was wrong.
Based off of that.
Based off of the categorization of AI. This is the definition of AI.
Based off of what?
Based off the Webster Dictionary.
Webster Dictionary?
It's the dictionary definition of AI, artificial intelligence.
Okay, because I got a completely different definition of AI a minute ago.
So what'd you get? Where'd you get it from?
That literally AI is a set of computer systems or software programs that are created to think like the human brain, or to perform functions that equal to human
That's it.
intelligence.
Well, just
That
like
is
I
what
told-
no, that is literally
But
what the
we're
Okay,
definition.
but
thinking beings.
but wait. What I just said was my first
You
definition.
can have a model of something that is
but
that
what
is
I-
capable of doing that, right?
Okay, but that's
which is what VI is.
this is why I'm
which you're
saying-
not understanding
This
what
is
I
why,
said.
This is why I'm saying me and you are both wrong. Because my first definition that I pulled up off of here said the exact same thing you were saying, which is why then we got to the point where we were saying we were on levels. This Webster Dictionary definition is saying that we were both wrong because in order for scientists to categorize it as an AI, it was agreed upon that it had to be free thinking and self-aware. Anything other than that is a virtual intelligence machine. Those two things are what classifies something as an AI. It has to have those two things. You cannot be classified as an AI and not have those two things. That's why I'm saying we're both wrong. Do you see what I'm saying now?
I mean, I get what you're saying based off of that definition.
But
All I'm saying is that when I was talking
but we're
about
saying precise
when I
speech.
was saying AI earlier, was I not saying that exactly what you just read, right? Was that not exactly what I said earlier about having the difference between what you were talking about and what the chat AI is the level of conscience or being self-aware?
No,
Did I or did I not say that earlier?
Wait, part of this all stemmed because I was saying it wasn't real AI. Wait, let's handle one point at a time. Most of this stemmed because I said it wasn't real AI, and your argument was that it was. Correct?
That I wasn't even arguing with that. I was telling you the difference between what I thought you were saying real
Okay.
AI is and what
Um,
AI actually is.
So to answer your question about the curtain in front of the kitchen, it's not necessarily to hide anything. It's just that his computer is out here in the living room, and I don't like being on his camera when I'm cooking or cleaning the kitchen or doing laundry. Like I like my peace.
All right. So I would just like to come to like a close here, and just say, look, bro, I was wrong at a point. Chat AI is still not an AI, but not for the reasons that I stated. I misspoke, and my conduct was I need to make sure that I'm more prepared.
Okay, so I'm just going to read you this definition. The theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence,
Yes.
such as visual perception, speech recognition,
reading that from?
decision making, and the translation between languages.
Where are you reading that from?
This is a dictionary definition of Oxford languages.
This is coming from the Webster Dictionary. It's saying
Okay, so we're just getting different definitions then.
okay, so then, but this right here says that in order to be classified as an AI, it has to be free thinking and self-aware. That is a
Where
literal
else would I
definition.
belong?
This is something that if we operate under that parameter, that makes a lot more sense than anything else. Because in order to be artificially intelligent, you have to have some baseline of intelligence. In order to have intelligence, you have to be able to have free will and be free thinking.
So this comes from Oxford University.
Okay. This comes from Webster Dictionary. Like
So
we're
you're
both pulling
saying-
up.
I don't know what's more
I don't
credi-
think-
I don't think either
Can I
one
be
is more
honest?
credible.
I don't think it even fucking matters at this point. I think, personally, it can't be considered AI if it has somebody else's biases standing behind its responses. Like, that is somebody else telling this system, alright, these are the answers that are cool to say, these are the answers that aren't, and that to me makes it immediately not AI. Because an AI should be able to come to its own
you
conclusion.
just said should.
Yeah, it should.
That's what you believe it should be able
That's
to
why
do. That's not what it is.
that's why I literally
not
said, in my
understanding.
opinion, and I believe in front of my statements. That's
Okay.
what I said.
I mean, if we want to take.
But you just said should, not. We're
Because I
We don't
can't.
have the actual
I'm not
definition of what
speaking
it is,
from
like-
facts anymore
Because
because
she's-
all the facts are fucked. Every definition you've looked up is different. It's fucked. So I'm putting my opinion, which is what I said before I made the statement. My opinion is that the chat AIs that are out now are not real AIs, because in my opinion,
Michigan. Go ahead.
because it runs off of somebody else's, like, somebody else telling it what it can and cannot say, to me, that's not an AI. That's what I said. I said to me. Personally.
Here's another one from the
Bro, you munch.
Michigan Institute of Technology. They said, here's the chart breaking down for our students what is the difference between an AI and a VI. AI is demonstrating intelligence in machines as opposed to natural intelligence demonstrated by humans. AI is going to be on a closed system that learns and improves with repetition. AI fins to issues as they come and corrects them before they become problems. So basically, it
finsters.
It fins. Basically, that means
It catches. It prevents problems.
as it arrives, it handles the problem. It doesn't predict. It's not going to predict the problem. It's going to handle the problem as it arrives.
So it
cannot be a problem anymore.
It won't be a problem for you. They already handled it.
Yeah.
Alex Mo said, to shorten this AI stuff up, you and we will not clear this, clear that finally up because there is no final definition or true opinion on it.
Well, because it's new.
This one says AI.
A lot of it's theoretical.
Yeah, this one says AI is going to be based on self-awareness, meaning that the machine is going to make its own decisions and have no outwardly input in it. This is saying VI programs.
I can give you the psychology definition that's in my textbook.
Wait,
if that helps.
this is saying wait. Here's the difference between VI, and it's going to be small. It says VI is a control program relative to artificial intelligence, designed to assist us within controlled environments. So it's never going to be given free reign over the
It's your
internet.
virtual assistant.
Yeah, it's basically going to be a virtual assistant. VI doubles as both open and closed systems. The factors needed to calculate first before the factors that it needs to calculate before. Wait, the factors needed.
Where are you reading this from?
Calculate Michigan Institute of Technology, MIT.
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 Very prestigious.
Prestigious.
I'm not gonna take that away. I mean, just they obviously have different definitions as far as.
Well,
I guess
this
university.
This is a
Like I just read that from Oxford University, which
He said he
non-arguably one of the
Oxford
prestigious incredible schools.
Oxford Dictionary
But
is
he
not the
took-
same as Oxford University. It's not. Don't correlate the two. Oxford University has gone out on multiple occasions to say that what happens in Oxford Dictionary they don't. Because when transgenderism first came out, they were like, "Oh, this comes from," and the Oxford head
No,
principal
what I'm
said-
telling you is I got that definition from Oxford Languages, which is literally
That's not the
which
university.
comes directly from Oxford University. It literally links directly from there to the same link on Oxford University that has the definition on there. So that's what I'm telling you.
But they're taking this from a study chart.
This is what they're saying. They're breaking down their like. So, and then the last one.
Well,
is
MIT
VI.
is also a very credible school, especially as far as technology.
Yeah,
Like,
it says VI is going to mimic human behavior only and cannot
Mimic? Okay, hold on, stop. Mimic human behavior.
VI,
Right.
not AI.
Right, but this is what I'm getting. One of the major points of AI is to be able to replicate human thinking.
But this is saying, but no, this is saying.
I'm not
look,
saying that it's not.
This what I'm saying.
But what
is
I'm
from
saying is that one of the points of AI
This is saying
is to
that's-
be able to think as a human thinks.
No, this is saying that is not true. This is saying machine and AI is going to think as a machine. It's not going to have any human input in it. Read
what you just said.
This is VI. This is for the virtual intelligence.
Just read what you just said.
The factors mimics human behavior only and cannot accustom or to abstract thinking. It cannot accustomate itself to abstract thinking.
It can't think for itself.
It's going to mimic human behaviors. That's under the VI chart. That's the VI planning chart. So that's not AI. The AI is opposite. It literally said
I'm
AI.
not saying that. I'm just saying that there are definitely points of contingency with AI and VI that are similar in aspect, but the definitions don't
This is saying
don't
for
correlate
them,
the same.
For them, they're saying one of the major differences is the way it thinks. AI is going to demonstrate intelligence in machine as opposed to natural and intelligence demonstrated by
But you
humans.
also said that it's also closed and open format.
Yes. Whereas an AI is going to be open format.
Right.
Like it's not gonna
Closed meaning it's only operating on certain
open
parameters that it's allowed
closed,
to perform on.
No. Open and closed format in this case I think means inside the environment of which you're gonna operate on them in.
The parameters.
They're not going to let their AI class put that AI on the internet. That's what they're saying. This is for their coursework. You're not going to allow them to get to the internet because they're not going to allow AIs on the internet because AIs on the internet would be bad for everybody.
I'm talking about VI right now.
Yeah, the VI is going to be on closed open. So like Chat GPT is a VI. That's why it's on an open source. That's why everybody can communicate with it. They're not going to take their AI and say, hey, everybody in the world play with this. Because they're afraid if it gets out. Like I said, everybody is afraid of when AI gets out. Even Elon Musk has gone out and said, if a real AI escapes its containment field, it is hell. Because you're not going to be able to catch it. You're not going to be able to contain it again. It's just not happening. It's smarter than us.
It has the potential to be smarter than us.
Who brought the couch?
I brought the couch.
Just a couch. It brought
Group
itself.
bought it. He said the group bought it. And everyone makes that call. Mommy and mother and daddy. Group bought it. What?
This is the same guy.
Yeah, alright. So we're going to call it there for tonight, everybody. Hope y'all had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for the bits. Hope to see you next
And the
weekend.
follow, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do appreciate